All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. This is a tiny little stream with very little preamble. Very few of you are going to watch this. Maybe it'll go up on WP2 at some point. I wanted to practice some casting things. So a tournament just started, like literally a second ago. I almost didn't do this. But I've just been messing about in OBS, so I just want to try out some stuff here. So really, this is more for my own practice than anything else, but something I wanted to have a look at. The Lissa's Legions AT is currently on. And I kind of wanted to show you guys some stuff. So we'll try a few things. First, we're going to pick one of these teams, and we're going to try and follow them through. Okay, so let's follow Aquatic Werewolf. Okay, hello, Shatter. Yes, an extra stream. So we're going to follow Aquatic Werewolf here. And we're just going to try some stuff out. Any feedback you guys give me in chat would be pretty cool. So Aquatic Werewolf's team is the Blues. So what is the comp here? They've got a bizarre-looking Condi Ellie. Very strange, which is going to be terrible. They have a legitimate support Firebrand. They have a DP Thief. They have a protection-based Hollow. And a Burst Mesmer. So sort of an iffy-ish comp. But here's what I want to do. In theory... Oh, it's already not working. It's already not working. Why is it not working?
Hold on to your points.
How did that break? I don't even know. There's something broken? That's not right. There we go. Oh, I know what it is now. I think I know what it is. I think it should be fixed now. No, it's not fixed. Why? What have I done? What have I done?
Red team got a
No, there we go. All right, it is working. Okay, we are good. Oh, that'll be why one of the other binds didn't work as well. So, what should happen here is we're going to watch the support for a second as well and see how fun this is. So, opening mids. So, basically, what will happen here is I can quickly pop the minimap up at any moment during the cast. So at any moment we care about what's going on the minimap, I can use my cursor. I doubt we'll draw on it, but this will give us a good sense of the rotations really quickly. So we can turn that on and off. But also, when I'm spectating a blue person, as you can see here, the outline to the stream, I've made like a crappy little border. We are spectating a blue support right now, and we can see that we're blue. If we go over to the red team, say there's Ranger who's dying, we get the red outline, and we get the red border. So that should be pretty nice. And hopefully through this, I can actually give you a reasonable show. Okay, so let's actually try and talk about exactly what's going on. And it's really simple, actually, the way that this works. So what do we actually have on the map right now? You've got red team takes their close. Blue's about to cap their close. There's a mid-fight. Blue already owns at the mid-fight. Okay, so it's blue on the defense here. And this Firebrand's job is to keep his teammate alive. He's currently the guy under heavy pressure. He needs to be dodging around a little bit more. He's spamming through his mantras really quickly. Needs to get onto Tome F2 to heal himself. He goes down. So red is going to take this now, which gives red map control. Having a look at red here, this is one of their skirmishers. He's taken all the pressure off the node. So you can see what's happened here. Blue has been chasing the Thief far too much off node, while his team has slammed down that blue Firebrand we were just watching a second ago, and they've lost. Remember, we want the blue team to win. We want this Condi Ellie to win. So let's watch the Condi Ellie currently aggressing the enemy's his far point with his Condi build. He just got a plus came in from his Mesmer. So his Mesmer here is helping him out. And it's these two guys' job to debunk this Druid as soon as possible so that they can loot it. Unfortunately, red reinforcements have already come in. So it's not looking too good for our blue allies. The Condi Ellie's starting to take a lot of pressure. I don't see how he'll survive this. No, he doesn't get to survive. I don't think he's got any opportunity to like vapor through a portal or anything. I think he's done for. Actually, having a look at the Mesmer here. Yeah, he's a burst Mesmer, right? So he doesn't have anything. So red now quite blatantly getting most of the map. Sneaky decap coming from the blue Firebrand here. This is, I don't know. If this Firebrand was instead over where the team fight is, all the way over here, instead of at mid, which is over here, if he'd actually come over to this, it would have been pretty good for him. But I don't know anymore, so I guess we'll see what else they've got going on. He's standing here. Again, he could kind of be moving over to his engineer. This Hollow is getting owned. And he's just way too casually walking in. Still, he's not even coming in. This Firebrand's playing very slow, very passively. And it's really not too good at the moment. Now he's going to get debunked anyway because he's just going to be 1v3. You can see he's letting all of his friends die. This Ellie's dead as well now. So you've got 2 dead on the road. And the Firebrand is just going to get killed by loads of people. So him waiting around there was not very, particularly a very good play. We got a red plus coming in as well from over here. He's going to be rotating into mid in a second because he just lost. Actually, he's going for the buff, which is pretty nice, actually. Do they have a fixed cam at the buff? They do have fixed cams at buffs. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool, ArenaNet. Well done with that, at least. So, red flips this. They invested really heavily. As you can actually see, though, blue managed to get the sides. So that's pretty good. But we do have that Ranger, this guy, coming for a free sneaky decap. So, pretty obvious that he was going to be able to do that. I guess we'll watch what they do, what the blue guys do on respawn here as they come out. So, we're currently watching these guys. They're looking across at their node. They're looking to reinforce mid. If blue can now win this mid fight as it comes up, this will be really good. He's moving extremely slowly. With this staff, he could have been going a lot faster. But you can actually see the red team's dying. A lot of the red team is actually going down. So blue might be all right with this. He blinks on. It's pretty much pointless. It forces them to stomp him out. So that's a thing. In the distance, we actually have a Ranger that's going for, or you would look like he was going for buff. Really, really long, slow route that this Ranger has taken to go for this. But he will come to this node eventually, and I suppose that'll be fine. Moving on over. What I'm trying to do here as well is not have the camera teleport. I want to always maintain. I always want the camera to move from one place to another, so you can always sort of tell what's going on with the map. So again, actually, if blue continues here, they could do all right. Let's look at our Ellie again, shall we? So he's in a 1v1 against a Druid. There's no way he's going to win this 1v1. He's actually winning the 1v1. 4k burn tick. Oh my god, but the burns ran out. Oh, he lands a signal of fire. That's it. He's won it. He's won the 1v1. Hype. Condi Ellie just beat a Druid. I don't believe... Well, actually, okay, now Druid's downstate, so there's a down v down. If we look at the minimap, you can see no pluses are coming in on this whatsoever, which is really kind of nasty. The Ellie even wins the down fight. Oh, by the last, with the skin of his skinny skin, by the thick of his... Actually, he did get a plus. What am I talking about? He did get a plus. I didn't even see that coming in. We still have a lot to learn here, everybody. We have a lot to learn. So this guy's just looking to rotate and +1 to secure what nodes his team's got. Looking really good on the board for the blue team right now. They got double cap and they just need to hold this newt. Skirmisher rotates in. He's got a downstate ally. No blinding powder or anything that he could use to stealth and res. But he's got fist flurry, guys. Jesus Christ, the fist flurry. He could have made such a better play if he'd been running that other skill, in my opinion, but that's fine. He pulls out because he's super outnumbered here. Kind of a questionable play from his ally, though. If you look over here, his ally actually just rotated in despite all the outnumbers. Mind you, they just slammed it out. Blue team's doing really well here. I don't believe it. They've even managed to get this dude down. Scourge goes down. This Ellie. I didn't realize even the red team has a weird Ellie build as well. They're all going down. So we want to look back towards mid now. Because at mid, it's just about them holding this. 2v1, that's fine. All the way on the other side of the map, we've got a 1v1 in progress. Where the blue Hollow is absolutely dominating. Rip this Thief to pieces. Red Thief really didn't rotate very well. So our blue guys go through to the next round, it seems here, guys. It seems they will go through to the next round. Currently, we're looking at a tug across the entire map. All 3 nodes contested. All 3 fights in progress. Back to mid. This 2v1's taking ages to go through, but that's fine. This guy got this secure, and then moving all the way over to the red spawn node. Red has finally won it, but it's very, very, very little. It's very little. Even, you'll notice, the blue Hollow is currently about to pick up the sword buff.
Red team wins a capture point.
Firebrand for once holding. I don't know. See, I don't like this Firebrand holding here like this. I don't think this is particularly smart. I think the Firebrand could be helping his ally here. Look at how low this Mesmer's getting. The Mesmer wants some support. Luckily, he's Mirage. He's super fast, super OP with his speed. So Mesmer goes to take this fight against the Thief. The Mesmer should win that just fine, while this Hollow that just passed him is going to be going for the mid fight. This, again, is outnumbered. So how are they constantly outnumbering red? What's going on here? Am I missing some fundamental aspect of this game? No, the outnumber is why these guys just took this. There was a 2v1 for the reds here, and there was a huge outnumber going on here. So these guys are securing all these kills. Red Ellie vapors away, but it's not going to help him. Red Thief is actually trying to take this 1v1 we talked about being established earlier. So, and he's actually doing quite well. I can't believe it. He's actually going to beat, but a plus comes in. So, Thief kind of has to bow. Actually, this could take to the road here. Does the Thief chase this Mesmer down? Mesmer is super low. All he has to do is get attacked by that Thief. Oh, bad play from this Red Warrior. God, I'm still messing up my hands here. The Red Warrior here could have easy pickings. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this low Mez. The Mez is going to go in for a burst as well on super low health. Ready? Oh, he gets the cleave over the bodies. Oh, red team. Red team. What can I say to you guys? What can I say? So, it's a pretty even matched fight here, actually. Let's watch this blue Thief as he tries to resustain a little bit off the sides. Blue is favored because they outnumber, obviously. I'll just make note as well, in the middle of the map, blue is holding this node here. And by holding this node, what it means is they're going to win the game. Even if this fight goes poorly for blue. Oh, actually, we did see a death go down in mid as well to the reds. So that's pretty gross. This Thief as well, even secured a kill on the roads too. Of course, nothing happening over here at red spawn. That's been empty for ages now. That's fine. And I think blue just secures this here. All they have to do is bunk this. And blue goes through. So hell yeah. What was the name of this team here? What was it? Aquatic Werewolf. You got this, Aquatic Werewolf. You can do this. Stomping a Mesmer. You can stop a Mesmer as a... well, who was it stomping it? There's a... DH can reliably stomp Mesmers because if they're running Judge's Intervention, all they have to do is throw their F1 to reveal the body. Execute the stomp. The Mesmer uses his port, but he's still stealthed. But he can't stealth, sorry. And then you judge his intervention if they move too far away. So, congrats, Aquatic Werewolf. Let's hope that the UI allows us to see them in the next round. Is this a kind of RPG game? A little bit of an RPG game. Just a little bit. So what do you think, guys? What do you think? I reckon this is good. I like this. I think this is readable. It gets you guys looking at the map when I want you to be looking at the map. I don't know. All right, so that was round 1 of the daily. Let's move on to round 2 for Lys's Legions. Aquatic Werewolf. Here we go. We're waiting for the team to begin. They're going to be against Tony R with Terminal Glowing. Hey, Casey. Well, why is it people like old friends of mine all seem to appear at the most odd, random, impromptu, tiny little streams that I do? It's so weird. It's like nobody comes to the actual normal scheduled stuff. I guess it's because you're OCX. Way better. What did you think about the camera as well? Give me feedback here, guys. Give me feedback. You love playing a role in Guild Wars 2? As a Mesmer, your role is being a dick to everyone. That's kind of funny. Because you are incoherent as fuck. So yeah, what did you guys feel? Give me pointed feedback, not just random. Tell me about the overlay with when it's red. Is it very clear when we're watching a red versus a blue? Because the overlay's a little bit better. Did you get more of a sense of like less camera jerkiness? Because I was always going to like, were we dipping in and out of actual camera versus floating well enough? You love the new red and blue borders. Which is the best new thing that we're doing here? Which technique? Following a team, having the borders, or the camera work? And specifically, what aspect of it? All right, we're in. Boom. We're in. Okay, so we know our team. All right, we know what Aquatic Werewolf's doing. So Aquatic Werewolf are... they're red this time, right? Yeah. Okay. So they're against actual players here. So let's see what they've got. A wizard Mesmer. Really? Wizards? You want to run wizards? I kind of see it. We have a hybrid Mesmer build here. It is essentially the same sword variant. Infinite Horizon wizards. I'm curious about this build. It's a ton of Mesmers, actually. It's a ton of Mesmers. So here we got Paladin, sword, staff. Nothing creative here. Here we have Wizard again. Different variant, though. Not running the Mantra and not running the Adventure. Oh, he is running Adventure Runes. He's running Adventure Runes with the Mirage Mirror. That's kind of interesting. and Infinite Horizons again. This is going to be really gross. This is... So what you're looking at, guys, is like a sub-meta, but nonetheless balanced comp versus just an obscenely trolly 5 Mesmer comp, okay? Filled with clones that are going to be acting as phantasms because they've got 3 wizard Mesmers. This guy's a Seeker Mesmer as well. This guy's Sword... Oh, he's Chrono, right? I guess this kind of makes sense-ish. He's trying to give them alacrity for... I don't know. Yeah, so people in chat are saying this will be a 30v5. This is going to be pretty gross, guys. This is going to be pretty gross. So, let's see how it looks, I guess, as we move on. I'd expect a Mesmer to cap blue close, just one, and I'd expect probably the red Mesmer to go to close as well, leaving a really messy fight in mid here. Let's watch the opening splits and see how it goes.
Seize theirs.
Which red member? They've got their thief going close. I don't agree with that at all. So it's going to be 4v4 in mid. That's exactly what we're going to be watching here. Let's watch it from the perspective of the red support, shall we? It's his job to sustain against a million clones here. Let's see how he does. He's been jumped pretty hard. This is a complete catastrophe. Look at the daisies coming in. Oh, use your last man trick. No, why? Oh, he just stood there and got himself blown up. So we got Firebrand's down and Blue Mesmer is down as well. Blue Mesmer got the rally. This guy was down, so there was one down. It's now a 3v3 in mid as the people that capped close are rotating in. I hate this fix cam. This is a really gross fix cam. Red is going down again here, so it's a rally race again. This Mesmer versus the... the blue Mesmer versus the red NG. We got a great little cross here. If you look at this thief, he's crossing, he's going for the decap. His job is to decap now and get back to mid. Going full cap here is a terrible mistake. You're just going to get ported against. Mind you, if he baits this guy to stay with the port, can he even kill him? Oh my god, he might kill him. This is beautiful. This is actually beautiful because this guy's Infinite Horizons, right? Oh, does the thief win this? I don't know. If the thief wins that, that's actually pretty good. I don't know 100% though. Let's move back over. He actually has to now. Okay, so blue freely captures that. Moving over. There's fights going on the road. Red is still struggling. Moving over here as well. Red needs to win this. So this is actually a red Mesmer beating one of the blue Mesmers. Which maybe isn't too surprising, this red Mesmer here, sorry. Maybe it isn't too surprising because I'm guessing some of the blue Mesmers are new to the class. They're just doing it to troll. No, even he lost. He lost his 1v1 as well. So, yeah, a bit gross there, really. Bit gross. Blue's got sides. They have this side. They have this side.
Red team got a capture point.
Red wins mids. They won that with their support, who's just standing on the node again. This support could be doing a lot of things differently, in my opinion. These guys standing together on the red team, clutching. Look at this. They don't know where to aim, though. We, luckily, get a little bit more clarity of who's the real Mesmer because we get the bars. But on their side, look at all this crap on the screen, right? Like, they really can't tell. They're getting annihilated. Some of you casual people from Reddit might actually think that this is a good comp. I strongly disagree. I don't think the Mesmer comp's very good at all. But it looks like the Mesmers are going to beat our team here, guys. So many of the red team's dead right now. We're only looking at this Hollow left in a 1v1 against, guess what, a Mesmer. Let's see if the Hollow can at least win. He needs to aggress. Ignore the node. Go aggress. Oh, we saw a Moa come down on the thief. Quite a long one as well. Can he peck him to death? Peck him to death! Get him! Oh, it's too late. Oh my god, the ambush. It's okay, because he's DP. He can actually close these gaps pretty well. Come on, get in there. Get in there, bro. Get the last hit. I can't believe it. Oh, he's... Brilliant. So, Red's going to lose this one as well, unfortunately. So he's down. He's down. None of it's looking very good, guys. I don't know what to tell you, really. It's not looking very good. Bell is up.
Red team wins a capture point.
So if Red can win mid, if that Hollow can get to mid and reinforce it nice and quick, okay, and then they can actually win this Bell, it might be pretty good. But they have to actually win the Bell.
Blue team
so let's see how the Bell fight goes. As a Mesmer main, watching this makes you kind of Craigasm. But in a good way, you like seeing all the Mesmers everywhere. This Mesmer's getting pressured out the ass, by the way, over on this node. He's actually 2v1 And so basically this red Mesmer needs to bail. He needed to get out, like, quick. Blink away, port up, bro. Don't take random cleave. No, why aren't you using this skill here? Blink, please. Oh, I can't believe he peeled out. He's actually managed to resustain. Legendary 4,000 IQ plays were just made there. I can't believe it, because he was 2v1, right? So anyway, the bell fight continues. I actually like the idea of watching this Greatsword Mesmer a little bit longer here. I wouldn't have taken this jump on the road, frankly. I would have snuck past Kaito, and I would have gone for the decap. Because he's just going to get ported against. Let's see if Kaito's quick enough. Again, this is a situation where it's like neutralize and get back. But so, yeah, we have that going on. Back to the bell. God, this is an awful camera angle as well. Who designed these eyes? Okay. So this is really close between red here, actually. Red and blue for the bell. And there you go. Actually, no, that's fine. So blue wins bell. Let's see if this guy gets on to contest it. He's going to be 2v1. He needs to hold this for a while.
Blue team grabbed a capture
He scored some decap value, which is pretty good. That bleed is going to hurt him, though. Look at that bleed. Look at the wizard amulet. Oh, the bleeds. Actually, it was a mind rack that got him down in the end. So blue rings bell. With that bell ring, we're going to see blue uptick a lot here on the timeline. And I think, generally speaking, guys, it's not looking too good. Going back towards the mini-map. Red is, like, sustaining, right? They're mids. Red's actually getting mid on occasion. We got a 1v1 coming in. I think that the Hollow is favored for this. Especially Infinite Horizon. That was a sexy dodge there. He needs to win this 1v1 and not get debunked, though. I bet he wishes he was running Purity of Purpose right now. Is he running Purity of Purpose? He is running Purity of Purpose. So all these condies you're seeing coming in from the staff, he's going to turn them into boons. He's getting eaten for breakfast, though. I can't believe it. Infinite Horizons is that strong against these Hollow builds? Or is the Hollow just playing bad? What do we think, guys? He's not really cleaving very well. Get into Fight on Forge, mate. Use some stuff. So... I don't know, and obviously he's been... this has now become a 2v2. This is the worst eye I think Arena has ever designed.
Just like that. Blue team
this one's a little bit better,
point.
I guess. But, you know, Red's going to lose this as well now. We did see a good decap go. Do you know what's really annoying about this? This is actually really not for practicing shitty little cast that I want to do. I never know which Mesmer to go to, because I see a Mesmer icon on the map, and it's like, oh yeah, I can't be sure which bind is going to do what. Thief is being really balls deep here. Like, look at this. You got no heal. You're against two players. You're trying to delay Bell as a Thief. This isn't really what you want to do. You want to rotate. If instead of doing that, he'd rotated back over to where his Hollow now is, the Thief could have been the one getting this decap, freeing this Hollow, sorry, this Hollow up to rotate into mid or something. This could be a double cap for the red team right now, if you have a look. If this fight here goes well, if these two red players can quickly kill this enemy Mesmer, it's a win. So let's watch from the Mesmer's perspective. This Mesmer's got a real job. He does not have a portal, which is great. So they can slam the kill. Ah, they +2'd it, though. So the Thief came in. Again, this plus from this Thief. Bit of an over-rotation, in my opinion. He's also... What are you doing? Go, bro. Go, go. They need your help in mid. Go, 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 go. So now they have to sustain this mid, which isn't going to be easy, considering, as you can already see, their allied Hollow is down. So once again, you're looking at this Thief. He's sustaining a cap. This is gross. This is honestly gross. The Thief is being asked to be a firebrand this game. And he's doing his best, given these shoddy situations. Now he's kiting away from the node in the wrong way. He should have gone back towards the enemy's close point. Anyway, Firebrand finally gets towards the node. No, get on the restraint. Oh, no. He's running off to try and support his Thief. Who's just going to... Oh, Jesus. I guess maybe he's... Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I think he should have been sustaining on that node so that his poor other Hollow... This guy's been doing the Firebrand's job now. So here we can see the Thief is actually going for back cap. Pretty good. So we're happy to see that. Back to the Firebrand at mid. Oh, no. What? What is this rotation? This is insane, isn't it?
Return fire once the cannons are loaded.
This is all well and good, guys. This is all well and good, except the fact that they need mid. They need this. It's open. It is open. There's no portal there. Where's their Thief? This Thief needs to stop team fighting. Good, good. Kill that on the road. Now run, 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 run. Decap mid. Decap mid. Look at mid. Look. Look, it's right there, my friend. It's right there. That's your win condition. No, no, no. Not cleaving this body. This body is not the win condition. Oh, it makes me cry. It just makes me cry a little bit. Oh, now he's... Oh, he got wombo comboed by the enemy.
Did you see that? Red team got a capture point.
Bell is back up, reminding ourselves on the timeline here. Blue has got all the bells so far, so if Blue gets another one, they get a huge point score advantage. It doesn't look too good. And I'm guessing this is the... No, this is the Mesmer that's going for Bell now. Here we go. So he's going to be forced to 1v1. So it's a Mesmer 1v1 for the Bell. And ultimately, unless this node over here gets decapped... And they both died. So the loss on this, plus the inevitable loss at the Bell fight, means our friends go down here, guys. I'm afraid. They go down. Sorry, red team. You tried. But you dead now. Of course I don't want the Mesmers to win. I guess the Mesmers are who we follow now, though. Okay, so we follow the Mesmers. The all 5 Mesmer team now becomes who we follow into the semis. So we're going to bandwagon now. And we're going to move on. Did they keep the same team name? What was their team name? I didn't see it a second ago. What was their team name? Can't remember. Lissa Runes are dope. Are Lissa Runes still in the game? Aren't they just like convert a single Condi now or something like that? Alright, so live matches for Lissa's Legions. I guess you got to play 5 Mesmers in Lissa's Legions, right? I guess that's got to be the thing. So, who... It wouldn't be this bracket, would it? Because this bracket's already ongoing. So this half of the semis, one of these teams... We're not going to fully spectate this game. But one of these is going to meet us in the finals. But let's see how our Mesmers do. As soon as their game opens. In the meantime, should we just watch mid? Maybe? Maybe this is a way to do it. Maybe this is the format. We just watch the other game in progress casually in the background while we spam click.
Just like that.
Can we get 5 Mez Q versus 5 Scourge? My screen was way too useful there. Yeah, I mean, again, we had a clearer, you know, view of the battlefield there. Because we get thick health bars and we actually get to see who's who. Feedback from that one, by the way, guys? The end of all too many well-meaning Tatos. Glad WP saved himself. What do you mean? Sorry, what did I do? Was someone actually on Lissa Runes in that game? Oh, it was an Ellie on Lissa Runes. Was it seriously? I mean, that was a very weird build, let's be real. Yeah, sorry, Engineer. Engineer has a trait called Purity of Purpose. That means whenever they cleanse, it instead becomes a Condi flip. So if you cleanse Burning... You now give yourself Aegis too. Yeah. If you cleanse Cripple, you Chill, you give yourself Alacrity. Like, it's obscene. So it's a really good thing to face, like, for 1v1s against Scourges. That also, you do that to your allies as well. If you cleanse allies, they also get boons. It's really good. But it's good against lots of Condis. And depending on how Scourge feels next meta, it might feel good or it might feel really bad. All right, so we don't have to go over our Mesmer builds again. The Mesmers are on the blue team. So this is the Mesmer base. Meanwhile, over on the other side of the map, and let's see. Is there a near camera here? There's not, apparently. Fine. So on the other side of the map, no, I don't want to do it that way. I got to learn all my eyes. There you go. That won't break the camera. On the red team, we have... Okay, this is Red Lord. Up here, we have a druid, but a very aggressive druid. This is a Beastmaster druid with the great swords. Amulet. Menders druid. Okay, so actually he'll be pushing sides. We have a warrior. Demo warrior. Looks about right. Totally meta normal warrior at the moment. Running Featherfoot. There's absolutely no reason for Berserker stance here. Well, maybe because of Wizard, right? Maybe the Wizard amulets cause a little bit of that. They also have a Hollow. And they have the Firebrand Scourge combo. So red team is favored. Red team has a real comp here. In fact, look at this mid-fight. Look at this mid-fight. Look at this Hollow, Scourge, Firebrand combo. Sexy as all hell. So this is a very static, very stationary team. If this team plays well, if they play smartly, when they get map control, they win. If they don't have that, then they could get out-rotated pretty goddamn hard. If these guys play a 2-point game, it's done. It's so easy. This is the easiest 2-point game you've ever seen for Red Team here. But will they play it? If they try to split across 3, these Mesmers are going to eat them for breakfast. Let's watch the opening splits and see how we go.
Hold on to your points. Seize theirs.
So Warriors taking close, fairly standard. Oh, wait. Oh, the 5 Mesmers have actually subbed on a Firebrand support. Cheesy bastards. They're actually trying here. So Red's playing 3 points, actually. To be fair, I may have been wrong a second ago there. With their comp, they can play 3 points. Because they got a nice sturdy Warrior, they got a nice sturdy Druid, and then they got the mid fight. So what's going to be most interesting to watch here is the Red team's mid fight. Because they are unfavored. So let's watch the Red team's mid fight here. Let's watch their support, who's currently been mowed and is really sucking it on the edge of the roads. So this guy's got to sustain. He's got all the Mesmers on him. Let's see if he can make any plays. These 3 Red players, this is a super strong mid fight you're looking here from these Red players. As for sides, Red team should win sides. You can already actually see the Warriors won his side and he's just standing around there. Okay, so the support does go down. And their Necro's super low as well. Red might lose this team fight. I cannot believe that Red has lost this team fight against all Mesmer Crunch. And really, really easily they've lost it as well. They're going for a res on the Firebrand. Or they were. Someone was. I'm not sure who. Red loses mid. So, but they got close. So the only other thing that we need to do now is see how they do over at this node over here at the side. And it looks like they're even losing this. No, they're winning this. They're winning this. They're winning this. So Kira here is against a Mesmer. He's just getting it very slowly. Now, though, because the mid fight was lost, pluses are coming in. Okay, so this Mesmer has just come in to outnumber. So what we're really watching here is the Red Druids survive and troll 2v1. This is a beautiful node for Druids to do this. They should be perfectly fine. He could play a bit looser on the node. They're not almost capping it. He could LOS a little bit more. So, yeah, the longer that he control that and keep that 2v1, the better for the Reds on the rest of the map. Meanwhile, at mid, they haven't debunked. Meanwhile, at close, there's also an engagement going on, but they still own it. Red is in the lead on kills at the moment and just overall point score, obviously. This Scourge is struggling a little bit. He goes down. Do they get a res? No, they're not going to get a res. There's so much Mesmer cleave. There's so much Mesmer cleave. If you look at Roach here on this Greatsword build, it's just in. I think it was Roach that was using the Greatsword a second ago. I mean, he's got Condi friggin' Signet on, so maybe I'm wrong. Or maybe he's just using that for stealth, but then why wouldn't you use decoy? I don't know. Anyway, they got a lot of cleave. The node is still in their favor, though. Meanwhile, let's go back over to the Druid that's trolling them. The Druid is now just trolling 1. They realized that the 2v1 wasn't a good idea. And this is just going to stall for ages here, I think. Blue leaves mid open for a decap. As we can see, though, on the minimap, no one's actually ready to punish them for that. So it comes down to this big fight here. We have a 1v1 that will stall for hours, and we have this team fight. If anyone could sneak away on the red team to get a Newt in mid, that would be amazing. But here's the funny thing. They can't, because they're very slow. They can't necessarily out-rotate all these, you know, illusory ambushes and portals and phase retreats and stuff, and jaunts and sword ambushes. Like, look at this. So, Blue decides to bail out of that fight. We're going to look at a team fight here. Let's watch the out-of-position Blue Firebrand here. He needs to get to the node quickly. I think Red could have punished this Firebrand much harder there on his way in. Split him away from his allies. Blue's staggering together a little bit too closely. They could get blown up. So Red has now taken the target a little bit too late, in my opinion. We'll see how it goes. Red just doesn't feel like they have much pressure right now. Oh, here you go. Pressure's coming in. Renewed focus has been forced. That's going to get his Tome F3 back, and he's going to get straight back into that pretty quick, I would think. He got his Mantra, so that's pretty nice as well. Blue's going to lose this team fight. Blue has got to lose this team fight. Red is so favored on this. We'll just keep watching to see how this guy does. The second this support goes down, it's all over. So there's the support. The other Mesmer goes down here. And the other Mesmer, look how good I am. They're all just Mesmers, but to be able to get the right perspective. There you go. So Red wins, which is excellent for Red. The other thing is here, he's bailing away. So if he can get all the way around, you might actually see that he comes along this road here and he takes a neutralize here, to which this warrior is actually very smartly moved over. So red now is the double cap. Double cap here established by red. Ranger still trolling. This druid unfortunately doesn't have this neutral anymore. If he did, this would be the dream scenario for red and they would just snowball away. Remember what I said at the start, that once red gets map control, that's it. That's what I believe is going to happen now. I don't believe that blue will get this back. But we will see. Let's watch the blue Firebrand push a new engagement here. He needs to decide which of this double cap he's actually going to go for. His Mesmer's already pushed forward, but obviously it's a 1v1. This is excellent for the red team if the Firebrand pushes this, because the warrior control them both. Firebrand decides to go for the mid fight. Like, what's the Firebrand got here, really? Forced to commit to a 2v4 to save his friend? Like, that's not good. That's not good at all. Meanwhile, this trolling has ceased, so open for a back cap. God, this game is really interesting. It's really interesting to see how things might be punished. So, I missed this completely. Sorry, I don't know how. I don't know what happened. The red Firebrand went down, so blue actually does win this in the end. I didn't think that red would lose this. I don't know how this downstate happened. I missed it. Maybe someone in chat saw it. That's pretty brutal that I missed that. With the Firebrand down, the Scourge follows very quickly. As you can see here, this is the Scourge's body. And that means double cap for blue again. Double cap for blue while the warrior sustains his 1v1. Warrior's actually been mowed. This guy. Mow is over. He's outnumbered. He might not even realize he's outnumbered. It's really gross. Really gross. He needs to kite up. This is good kiting here. This is good. I would have taken the jumping puzzle to get there quicker, frankly. He wants to get towards his Firebrand. Firebrand ally can't really support him too well here because the cones don't go up and down very well. So this Firebrand wants to heal his warrior up. Very slow grinding game. We're about 50% way down the timer here. Red's still on a reasonable lead, but not a very good one. Let's take a look at what's going on the rest of the map as well, because mid is open. The other engagement is this one, obviously, which red now owns. But this druid who's been kiting all game, have we seen this druid die yet? He's actually very low now. Very low. Sustaining this 1v2 beautifully. Look at the LOSing. This is really nice. Watching for his lightning reflexes for another dodge. Chains some stealth on himself. Gets back up. Oh, the blue team is not happy with this. So now he's... this is brilliant. What you just saw is this druid managed to kite and troll this long enough to get himself out of that 1v2. And now he can keep going with this. This is great. So the fight takes back towards mid. And blue has been punished. Blue lose this. I think what we're going to see is another double cap for red now. I think we're going to see that they get mid. And I think we've already seen, actually, they just won their close. So, yeah, red now takes the map, as long as they can clean this up quickly. Oh, druid went down. I missed it. I missed it. Druid did die in a 1v1 there. Not really a 1v1 because he's been sustaining for so long, but...
Blue team grabbed the capture point.
Obviously, red has left their close open now as the warrior rotates off, but nobody's coming to cross it. So yeah, they just sustain this. This respawning druid here, I would not. If I was this druid, I probably wouldn't be pushing far again right now. I would just... embolden mid and close. But he's going for it. Blue team expertly has kept him on the roads. Let's watch Roach take his burst. Roach is running Great Sword Burst. I wonder what the signet is for in that setup. Not the passive, obviously. So they blow him up. See, this druid, like I said, I would have rather... instead of doing this, I would have much rather the druid do something else. Hollow as well. I've got no idea what the red Hollow's doing here at all. Red Hollow has punished his team extraordinarily heavy here because look at this. Look at the blue train running up now. Blue can proper pummel mid now. Blue's going to get this double cap because look how many blue players. There's only 3 reds. The 3 reds are here. The others are on respawn. They're only just coming back in. Look, the druid's all the way over here. This isn't good enough. So red is seriously going to struggle here. They need to play very footloose with the node. Obviously, they don't want the full cap to go on this node because... if that full cap goes through, it's going to be really hard to debunk. Not necessarily because they're all mesmers, but still. They actually score a kill. So beautifully, massively unfavored. The red team does score a kill on one of the mesmers here. And this is why we're seeing, I think, red is slowly winning it because red is actually able to make these plays. Hollow is rotating in as well. The red Hollow. Oh, sorry. Here we go. Here he is. I'll get it. I'll get it, guys. Slowly but surely, we will get it. I think that red will have this secure now at this point, frankly. There's a huge fight coming on the roads here. Look at them pressuring this guy. Look at this. Look at Roach running for his life against how many? 2 of them. And he manages to bail out through the thing. So lovely disengage there from Roach. Very, very cool. Let's watch the red Mesmer and see what they're up to. We haven't really seen much of them at all this game. And if they're playing the same game, same build I've seen them playing in unranked a lot, this is a very bursty build as well here. Stuff's about to go down over on this node. The warrior who's been holding it for ages was in Vengeance, and now he's down. So that means sides for blue. That means sides for blue. They now have both of those. And the decap in mid. Not good for red. See, and I really think it comes down to the second they lost that momentum with that folly push on far. Not sure what happened with the Druid here, but obviously not having a good day either. I don't think this is too good here for the red team. Blue is definitely coming back into this. Definitely. The only person who's got an engagement in progress on the reds is up here. But he's outnumbered. He's outnumbered. He can bail with a portal, so let's see if he does that. Let's see how long he can hold versus Chrono and this guy. This dude's build is the demo. So this is like the strongest Mesmer build at the moment, in my opinion, and it just got killed because he's kind of 2v1, right? Didn't portal out in time. Pretty gross. Red is not going to get back on this map. This is pretty huge. We do have a Lord play in progress. I caught it, guys. The Hollow decided to push Lord. He's pushing it solo. So I don't know how well he's going to be able to get this, but he is pushing it solo. He could be about to get burst by Sophie. So let's watch this. Oh, he's bailing out. What on earth? Oh, I guess because of the stealth. So what the Hollow's actually done here is he's baited 2 of the blue guys back towards this area of the map, right? So by doing this, he's essentially trolling like the Druid was before. Yeah. He's cleaved these NPCs out. I think you need to kill the NPCs first, right? For this to become a thing. So that's good. But we have to face facts. Blue is on a double cap and a double cap Newt, right? Like, this is a really strong position for blue. Red only just won back there close. They're just winning that back now.
Red team got a capture point.
So what's Red's opportunity? What's Red's win condition here? They're not going to get a neutralization. Look at how blue is rotating defensively here. They're not going to get a neutralization. Are they going to have to get here in time? What you'll notice is that the blue Firebrand support is actually healing the Lord. So that's like and you can see he's even got the Lord targeted. So that's like an okay play. He can stall this forever. The Hollow won't do anything. But what's also happened here is the Hollow has taken the Firebrand out of his team now. So in theory, his Firebrand, who's just respawned, can now swing team fights. And they could sweep back through the map, which is actually what we've seen happen. We saw Red retake the close, Red sweep through, and now they're taking mid. Now if Red can get the Newt and take this would be really good. And they, in theory, can do that easily because their Firebrand is rotating in now. And they have a kill. So they just need this Newt. This is it. The win condition is here. Does Angelic notice it? He's going for it. Kaito's going to stop. Look at this portal. They're so scared. And Blue should be scared of that. Blue should be. They absolutely should be. Angelic, though, going for that means that Kira gets cleaved down. Now he's 3v1. At the Lord, we have 2 now. Can 2 red players burst down the red Lords before the enemy Firebrand can sort of reheal it? I don't know. The Newts are across the whole board now. I don't know how this Newt came through. When did this neutralization land? What the hell? They're getting free cap here, free cap here. It comes down to this Lord, really. Like one of the red guys tried to push. It was the Firebrand. He died on the way. It comes down to this.
Blue team grabbed a capture point.
They have very limited time here. The Blue Lord's getting low. Who are we watching for this? This guy. Blue Lord's super low. It's coming really close. Elixir S Stomp. He's going to make it. They win. They win with Elixir S Stomp. I can't believe it. What a final. Oh, my God. Jesus, that was close. Within 5 points, a single extra kill for the red team and for the blue team, and blue team would have won it. That Elixir S Stomp there right at the end, the last moment, and he did manage to land it. Jesus. So there you go. That's the first daily of today for Lissa's Legions. Next one's tomorrow. Congratulations to the well-rounded red team that we predicted had the favored matchup before. This did not need to be this close, let me just say. That crazy Lord push had to happen as a result of the mistake earlier. So I think the Wu bans here sort of salvaged that. Maybe I'm wrong, but pushing in when the Druid was, like, outnumbered anyway, getting mowed and dying straight away. As soon as they lost that bit of map control, in fact, if we look at the timeline here, you can just see it, right? This is it. This is the moment. This is the death here. Sorry, these are the two deaths here. These two skulls. And you can just see map control just plummets as as blue gets all the momentum. It's lucky that they had just enough of a wedge there. That was really, really crazy. Yeah, rip to the meme team. But there you have it, guys. Did I do enough of this? How do we feel about that? How do we feel about that? Did we follow that very well? Let's see. Give me feedback, people. Seriously, please. Please give me feedback. Please. I'm lost without you. So the other thing I wanted to do on the stream was trigger some Guildhall upgrades because we forgot on the weekend. So let's go, I guess, onto our main. Can the Engie even solo the Lord? Yeah, for sure. For sure they can. And just take them a long time. All you got to do, it's actually kind of easier to solo Lord sometimes when you're alone because you can time the break bar right. Like, so the Lord has a very potent heal ability, right? And you want to interrupt that. But you need to break the break bar during it, really. If you can do that, you're pretty much golden with any kind of Lord push, solo Lord push. I can't imagine why you wouldn't kill him. There have been changes. I think the most recent change, though, was that Lord's... Lord no longer... you can't kill Lord before the NPCs. You have to cleave all the NPCs out first. I think that was the change. What's not NDA? What are we talking about here? Are we doing some customs casting? How do you not know? I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, Marvin. How's it going, dude? Yeah, I guess I didn't look at chat at all. Alright, okay, so, yeah, let's quickly go to the guild hall and do that. Which guild am I currently repping? Spud 1 or Spud 2? Spud 2, baby. Let's do this. I guess we can just go like this. Hey, Dead Zealot. I've been loving your messages on the Guild Wars 1 LP, by the way. I really have. You actually baited me into watching a whole episode of one of the Thunderhead Keep things, which I learned, like, all this stuff I forgot. I forgot that, like, the rangers on Thunderhead Keep are range damage until you walk next to them, and then at that point they change to melee. I forgot so many little things that old me knew. Yeah, I mean, Dosty's right. Most of the time you would just kill the NPCs first anyway, so I'm not quite sure. Where's this waypoint? Is this the guild hall? Is this the PvP area waypoint, I guess? The NPCs would die first anyway, so I'm not really exactly sure what that's all about. But they made the change. And you'll see there, right, like, it's actually kind of rare for Lords to come in to interact and to be played with when you're in solo ranked. But when it's queues, you tend to see people go for it. They recognize it. I think that the Mesmer team sort of struggled knowing exactly how to respond to that holo. And having losing their firebrands, causing a few newts to go through, perhaps. I don't know. Or just the simple fact that once the second red player came in, the firebrand had already been tapped for so much resources, and he couldn't heal it for long enough. I think that might have been a bit of a dangerous thing as well.
It's all about the excitement.
It is all about the excitement, my friend. Okay, so what are we going to get here? We're going to get... Oh, no, we can't get that. Oh, no, we can't get that. We can get this. Brawling obstacle. Walls. Add obstacles coordinator to the team, allowing players to enter the arena as a decorator and place walls. This is going to cost us 300 mithril, 300 elderwood, 500 large scales, 10 armored scales, and 20 mystic crystals. 2,000 rocks from the mine, 200 favor from the guild. Boom. Pretty good. And now we've spent a ton of Ethereum. We're also not capped on favor again. Actually, does favor cap at 6 or 3k? I can't remember. It's 6k. All right, yeah, we're not even capped on favor again. So that's actually fine. That's all we really need to buy for now. Does the Lord have a downstate ability? Yes, it's a Guardian in downstate. I think it's the thing with the Lord. I think it's Guardian. I like the bigger minimap, but you should make it small faster after you've stopped explaining stuff happening on there and concentrate on the players themselves because it covers too much of the screen. It especially was too big with the bell cap in one game. Couldn't see much of the fight. That would have been, I would have forgotten to toggle it back off, certainly. I should look at that, yeah. But to pop on for a brief moment, right? Like, I had it specifically set so that even if I do forget, you can see the cooldown of the elite and whatnot, right? So at least that's still there for whoever we're actually watching. But I get what you mean, yeah. The idea is never to leave it up for ages. It's just to pop it on and off. And again, the outlines were good. Did they ever break? Was I ever watching a red guy while spectating a blue guy? I shouldn't have been. By the way, at the start you said you didn't want to make camera teleports, but you started doing it all the time after the second game or so. Yeah, because I feel like... And again, I mean, no insult to anyone who's ever casted in this game before. I feel like, though, if you are trying to cast again... We're going to play an actual game here, by the way. I feel like if you're trying to cast... When you're holding the camera, when you're controlling the camera, you know... When I click another character or make a cognitive decision to go to another place, I know why I'm going to that place within my own mind because I've made the decision to go to that place. So I know where the camera is moving. So I, as the driver of the camera, always have immaculate context within my own brain as to where we're going and why. But for the audience, there's always going to be a slight lag when it comes to interpreting that because they never made the decision to go where we are. So they have to figure... And that, I think that is like a real problem for spectating casually. That when you are the driver yourself, when you're the caster yourself, you don't recognize as in progress because from your perspective, everything makes sense and the cohesion works within your own mind. Does that make sense? So I think it's really important to not blink the camera. I think whenever the camera blinks, it's really bad. So as a really good caster, like a pro caster, you would know every eye, which eyes you can click that won't teleport the camera, like which ones are actually safe to click from one to the other, and you'd know like all the eye routes, if you will, if that makes sense. Like I can queue while showing you this as well, right? So let's go back to Legacy. I'll demonstrate this visually. We'll do Temple. That's fine. I figured you want the mining raid storage upgrades. You can't now because they cost 3k. Yeah, maybe I'll look at those next time. That's a good point as well, yeah. It's just that the PvP thing was the new hotness, so I was kind of looking at that. Right, so let's queue in, right? But so basically, if I'm at this node and I click down to here, it teleports the camera. So, like... As I'm moving the mouse to click, I know where I want to go, but you, the audience, might be watching the fight at this point, and then it feels like kind of weird. Like, it's like, oh, we're here. Okay, so we're watching this now. Like, and you can always route yourself in the minimap. You can always look back at the minimap, but like, there's no indication on the minimap of where the camera is either. So, I really think that should be a thing. There should be like a spotlight showing where we are. Like, I really think there should be a thing. Oh, there is a spotlight showing where we are. Oh, it's just really small. Is there any way I can fuck with that? Is there any way I can make the graphics on that more pronounced? Man. We need more like pro ICM level devs in the community so that we can like extract that. There is a spotlight. It just looks terrible. I mean, it looks worse on this map. So you kind of can see where the camera is. Man. Because... Unless you're swinging the camera like this constantly, you're not going to see on the minimap exactly very quickly. But anyway, like, so you don't realize. But if I click from a side node to say, I mean, Temple might be really bad. If I do this, you sort of know where we're going really quickly. So instead of blinking directly from here to here, yeah, I go through here to here, which takes a little bit longer, but that's fine. So if we have a player here, we can spectate the player, go to the nearby camera, swing through, and then look up, and hopefully... See, these eyes don't work. This map's probably going to be really terrible for this sort of stuff. Because these don't have transitionary... I mean, you can transition right through mid. I actually see what the devs are doing here. You can transition through these three. Can you... Come on, you can go down there. It refuses to do that, though. You have to go in this order. Oh, that one doesn't work. It doesn't go from this direction to this. Is this really boring for you guys? I mean, this is a bonus shitty little stream. I mean, this is what you're signing up for here. This one goes both ways. So why does this one not go both ways? That's a bit annoying. But like this feels smooth. This feels really good. I understand them not being able to do this, right? Like this is fine. Like there's no easy way. I mean, it would be amazing if they baked some kind of an animation in there that swung through, but yeah. The eye you're attached to stays lit up when you're not over the mouse map too. Oh yeah, it does. You're right. See, what if that eye was like gold? What if that was more like pronounced? What if this whole element of the UI, by the way, was just higher resolution? I mean, seriously. Like, yeah, it does stay lit up. That's a good point. Oh, that would be so much better for spectating if that was so super readily and easily apparent. Anyway, so yeah. Let me see what else people are saying. Royal says, I've been enjoying your series recently. The chart arc is better than I thought it'd be. Yeah, the next episode of the LP just went up on YouTube, by the way, if you guys want to watch. Thanks, man. I quite like the char arc. I think that the char arc is actually... Oh, I don't know how much behind the scenes I want to do because it will spoil it. Let's just say the char arc has more cohesion and coherence to it than all of the others, in my opinion. Chapter 1 flows into Chapter 2, flows into Chapter 3 very well. While for the humans, the Asura, the Savari, the Norn, Chapter 1, 2, and 3 are very clearly, like, super distinct things, featuring different casts of characters almost entirely, except the Mentor going through. On the Char, you get the advantage of your warband, that goes through all the chapters. Like, it's not just Ritlocks around for Chapter 1, 2, and 3, but otherwise they're completely different things. Your warband's around the whole way, and that's really, really, really good. It adds a sense of coherency, and it obfuscates what's so shit about the personal story quite well. So, I knew that I wanted to do Char stuff quite early in the series, because Char was... for a lot of reasons, actually, I wanted to do Char stuff early. But it's because of that high coherency. So essentially what I'm doing there is I'm hiding. What I'm hoping is by the time you realize that every 10 levels is just a totally different random new villain of the week terrible story, by the time the watchers of the series recognize that, there will be other things they've fallen in love with about Tyria that means they want to keep watching. So that's one of the reasons I wanted to do Char early. Another reason I wanted to do Char early, frankly, is just that they're badass and they were a big part of the original game, and there'll be a lot of veterans that look forward to them. So yeah, so I gotta hide the shit story. Yeah, that's basically it. The Char are very cool. No, it's not 2012 spoilers. It's spoilers about at what speed and what rate I'm on the Let's Play going to make new characters and show off new chapters and things. I don't want to tip people off. So I'm playing Mesmer at the moment. I don't really care which map we go for, but I'm not interested in temples, so we'll go for this. Have you played the Dragon Age series? I just started Origins, and I can't believe what I've been missing out on. I've seen a bit of Origins, and I know a bit about the franchise in general, just through other people, but I myself have not necessarily played it very much. I don't think it matters that the map shows where your camera is, as long as you do that persisting presence thing where you never teleport the camera. Exactly, yeah, yeah, that's the plan, right? Because I went into that discussion saying, oh, there is no way to know. It turns out there is a small way to know, but the main solution to all of this is make sure the camera actually flows through the map properly so that people don't get disjointed. But sometimes it can't be avoided, like with Tranquility on a temple. So we'll see how we can do with things there. What is this jump here? Is it this? It's like you get over this invisible barrier somehow, right? We have a dead eye on us.
All I need is one breath and one bullet.
A simple distortion, and ta-da!
Oh, that heal. I cannot believe he landed that heal. The Disenchanter should be up. Yeah, we got him. Unless he gets some really nasty Death's Judgment out of stealth here. No, he's dead.
Armored up.
Got to get our extra 10 rank points, guys. I'm only rank 380. We got to get a little bit more. By the way, you're going to see the blue-red team overlay thing go mental here because I'm on my casting setup right now. So, I mean, I could do this mid-game. For just regular casual PvP streaming, this would be pretty cool, actually. If you're doing the kind of stream where you're trying to teach your viewers about what the hell's going on. Like, every time I look at the minimap, if I got the muscle memory to every time I look at the minimap, I pop it up for you all. That'd actually be really quite good, high-quality PvP streaming. Hyped for the patch? Yeah, I am. I'm really hyped. I'm waiting for Boots. I actually tweeted him, and I said, balance of Boots, let's get ready. The community is... what am I doing, by the way? Shit, who have I forced to go close? Who is that? What build are you? He's DH. But I'm not very happy with that. So who are we against? Warrior? I think we can do Warrior here. I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, the shield block's a bit annoying. But I did my 5 late enough that it doesn't matter too much. We're going to go with the really early Chaos Storm here. I'm going to stand really still because he's playing really passive. So we should get in with this. Oh, no crit. Really? No crit? There's his second endure. This swordsman might kill him if he stands still. Wait, where is the swordsman? Alright, we have to play a little bit more off the node now because he's sustained for long enough. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Wait, cancel cost that. Oh, it's unblockable. We can ambush with our thing. Score some more cap points. There you go. That MOB should have it. Yeah, easy. Easy! Except I'm just very slow. Hopefully they don't lose mid here. So look. Oh, we're looking at the minimap. Woo! We notice that people are being aggressed there. We use our eyes. Look how good that is. Look at how high quality this random content is.
You've captured the quarry.
Good, he's got the kill. Well done. My man.
You've taken the
I wonder if I could hook up one of those like eye retina display thingies. So that whenever I have like basically a camera watching my face, right? And whenever my eye looks at my minimap, it auto does it for you. How cool would that be? Oh, he's fresh air. Core fresh air as well. Unless I'm mightily mistaken. Yeah, he's there. Did we get that in time? We did. Hopefully one of them comes through with us. This is a bit annoying now because now I actually have to defend the node. I can't play like a wimp for ages. Yeah, he came through. Good. What a legend. Pretty nice. We want this done quickly, to be honest. Before that plus comes in. Watch for the search and rescue. I'm holding my F3 just in case. This is really good cleave here. Really good cleave. Oh my god. Okay, Signet Stone baited already. Interrupt him. Alright, easy. Piece of piss. I'll let him take that. Oh, it's Valen! I didn't even notice. How are you at every single stream I watch, dude? You're like in the comments. I don't actually know how you sustain it. If I hadn't seen you streaming with a face cam, I would have assumed you'd be like 300 pounds and like never sees the sunlight. But you're like a well-rounded individual that somehow also manages to keep up with all the drama, EU and NA. Get to watch the things. Sorry, I was shuffling my chair. I need to help this guy peel and res him when he goes down. Oh, that was a really, really meaty... sword 4. Love those sword 4s. I gotta go support that other guy as well. Let's get this a mob. Mind rack. We need to get up to close now, though. I hope that he cleaves that properly, because this guy does not want to be in this 1v1. I'm sorry for not dropping a portal here. I'm getting on. I got res ready as well if you need it in a second.
Try me. I feel strong.
Oh my god, my distort there. That was the worst distort ever. I gave him decap points without actually...
Ball is yours. You lost the graveyard.
Oh, that's good. No, never mind. Whirlwind was really nasty there. I have to just sort of play casually for when he jumps back in. Can't blink up there. It's fine though. The staff 3 will blow him up now. There we go. Druid might go for res. I have to go for stomp. stealth. He de-stealthed himself. I have stab, I have dodge. Get the rally on the thief. That's fine. Immobing before he tries to jump up. That's very good. That's very good. This druid has been slaughtered every time he's come near us. Look at how quick he had to pop that signet there. Oh, beautiful interrupt there as well. He stole right into my F3. That was so good.
You lost the waterfall.
That's easy as well. Easy. Let's help this guy now. Immob didn't land. I'm double tapping that. Please no obstruct on that. That would be really annoying. I missed that. I'm really bad at that on Char. Like, really bad. I'm not actually that concerned about dying here. I'm pretty sure he's bottomed out now, so I don't see what the hell else he's got. Well, my Immob didn't land, so that's annoying. There we go, he's dead. Oh, the swordsman did get it. Good. What's going on over here? Come on, people. He had stab. Portal's going to expire in a second as well. And we should be really scared of this early. This is not good. I'm going to bait out in a for 1 second. Never mind. Yeah, it was there anyway. My god. We've been playing some godlike... Oh, well, now I'm dead. Okay, never mind. I was going to say, we've lost the map here, but we've been playing some pretty godlike backnoding here. But, yeah, he managed to get us down. I knew I was really weak when I was in that mid. It's pretty frustrating. Valen never sleeps and sees the sunlight. He has sun lamps on when not streaming. Sun lamps? Is this an actual thing? Is a sun lamp an actual thing? Do tell me more. Can I get one of those? Can I get me one of those sun lamps? Does that give me a tan and like a healthy dose of vitamin D? So do we want to push back into the druid is what I'm wondering. Or do we want to help with all those kills that are on the roads? I'm going to assume they've got the kills on the roads, and I'll take this. Because the druid's probably so annoyed by his allies dying, he wants to go up and do that.
The waterfall is yours.
This is good. Did he lag forward? Like, what possible animation was that?
Kill them all.
As far as I'm concerned, we're going to get decapped so quick here, it'll make his head spin. He has to stealth out now. When his CA ends in a second, if he's running that. And now we just do this, Blurred Frenzy, so that he can't reveal himself. And we get decap. And now we can at our leisure beat him. It's so cool, it's so refreshing to be able to beat the shit out of druids on this build. Not all druids, but most druids. You can beat the shit out of on this build. And the patch hasn't even gone through yet, which is going to nerf the hell out of them. I say it's refreshing for now. It's going to be really annoying post-patch when basically all the druids get replaced with these mesmers. Let's try this one again. Did we get it? Did we get it? Yeah, we got it, baby. Easy. We got stab. We don't need to waste a dodge. So we take this, then we'll port and move up. Like, I shouldn't be able to 1v1 like that. It shouldn't be able to 1v1 like that. With so much mobility on a build like this. It's just insane. Like, honestly, I think druids are going to be miserable next patch. And don't get me wrong, I like the miserable druids, but Jesus, it's like, it could be, I don't know, I mean, it's early to speculate, obviously, but it's not going to be good. I'll put it that way. Do we get it? Oh, he revealed. Yeah, we got it. We got it. You going to res him? Oh, he's going for the res as well. Interrupt. Easy. Look at that. Oh, god damn. The combos. They got thingy coming in. Hopefully my team comes with me. That was not the mini-map. That was just using my eyes looking over the hill, by the way.
You're seeing things.
We pick up the mirror right as he full counters. And it...
Still standing.
Oh my god, look how quick we've ripped him to pieces as well. I mind racked too early.
Try me.
There, that's good. We don't proc the full counter because we were in the middle of the cast of the Disenchanter, which is excellent. He got a really nice line of sight there. Valen can go score that kill. I suppose I should push it as well, actually. So we look behind us to make sure nobody's coming for decap. We struggle against a fucking wall because we're... Oh, I got the sun in my eye. I can't see what's going on. I got the sun in my eye. All right, there you go. We got him anyway. I'm just basically watching.
Your team is victorious.
Yeah, there you go. That's playing Mesmer defensively. Oh, no, he's talking about his employment status. I wasn't trying to insult you. Believe me, if anyone appreciates the value of staying in and getting incredibly good at, or knowledgeable at least, I should say, at something and finding it worthwhile, I appreciate that value. You're going to be trying Chrono this season, but I can't find a heal skill that has given me a good enough safety net in team fights. Which ones do you like on the new Chrono? Well, Chrono has a lot of synergy with the Signet heal because your skill 4 Phantasm is such a powerful cooldown, especially since the Phantasm rework, right? Like, it's huge amounts of block chaining that you can cover with stab on your shatters if you're going that route, right? But huge amounts of block chaining, but also it's a really aggressive ability too. If they bait into it, if they don't play well. Now, there's a lot of counterplay to that skill, but for team fights, certainly, which is what you're asking me, you tend to find that the shield gets procced a lot. And the Signet has really good synergy with that because you can go shield, shield again, Signet, shield, shield again. So if I was a Chrono, this is one of the only heals I would be particularly interested in running. You got the Adventurer Mantra combo, which I was playing the other day, but I wasn't feeling too hot with it. So I've gone back to this for now. I can't imagine why you'd ever run Mirror on any Mesmer build right now. What's the manipulation trait line? What buffs manipulations? Does that make it even remotely worthwhile? I don't know. So yeah, Chrono I would go Signet just because of the synergy on the shield. And at the end of the day, if you're not running shield, why are you running Chrono? So you're going to be on shield, so you're going to be on Signet, I think. Aether Feast is a little bit underrated, but is definitely correct that it's not ran. So I don't know. Slight changes there, maybe. I mean, Aether Feast probably... I don't know. People will have looked at it since the Phantasm clone rework. But how this feels to run and how viable it is to get max value out of it will have actually changed substantially with the big Mesmer rework last... or mid-season. I don't know how many intelligent minds have really put a lot of consideration into this skill. I suspect it's obviously still not rightly ran. But not ran for... and rightly so. But this is one of those skills that you'd probably be surprised by as a heal. But Mirror, I think, is definitely bottom of the pile. Why would you run Mirror? I don't know. Obviously, for the use case, you're against all Deadeyes. I don't know. WP, any info on the state of revs in PvP? They are rated worse than they are, but they are one of the ones at the bottom of the pile, nonetheless. That's what I would say about rev. Renegade is, out of 18 elite specializations, definitely at the bottom. And it's not even like Renegade is almost better than one of the other ones. It's like there's 18 elite specializations. 6 of them are really fucking solid. I have to do maths now. 14... Oh, wait. 11 of them are like mediocre or they can do stuff. And then you've got Renegade, like right down below. Like genuinely. I think the only other elite specialization that is like near Renegade, even remotely, is Berserker.
Maybe I was the
For PvP, this is all, obviously, right? I think Berserker is the only thing that's even remotely near the ballpark, but Renegade is still like a few tiers down from Berserker.
armored up.
Yeah, and you know, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It depends on how broadly you think about Guild Wars 2 and what your perspective of Guild Wars 2 is on a balanced front from that, right? Like, maybe it's like what I say about Reaper. Maybe it's okay that Reaper doesn't have an incredible place in raids if it's so good everywhere else, right? Like, yeah, I very much agree with what Valen is saying in chat there. I agree with Scrapper, for example, being a very conquest-oriented thing because of its function gyro playing into that. I do believe they can do raid and fractals, by the way, that are amazing for function gyro, and I think that it is kind of on the devs through the Heart of Thorns era, and even to a certain extent today, to have built that content. They had 4 wings in the raids to do something with that, and they unfortunately didn't. I don't think it's destined to never be great in PvE, but Scrapper is obviously a really awesome thing when it comes to PvP, and I think that's fine. You know, like, some people sneer at that. I think that you're unrealistic if, like, think about it this way. You got again, it depends how long term you think about this franchise, right? People didn't have the imagination during Heart of Thorns to imagine what it would be like with Path of Fire. Next expansion, there's going to be 27 elite specializations. You're telling me that the balance team is bad at their job if all 27 aren't all on equal footing on all 3, actually, let's be real, 6 variant game modes in Guild Wars 2. Because at the end of the day, Fractal Meta is different to Raiding, is different to Open World, is different to World versus World, is different to, you know, Zerging and World versus Roaming. Like, come on. You're telling me that all 27 have to be perfectly applicable and all? No, that's insane. That's stupid. The truth is that different elite specializations should hone in on different areas of the game. And they knew that with Heart of Thorns. That's what the Scrapper was. And I mean, the real complaint with Scrapper is that the function gyro is busted 50-50 right now, so it doesn't even have that place, and that's more criminal, really, if you think about it. But, you know, once that bug's fixed. So yeah, I think it's sort of alright. The other thing is as well, like, a lot of people don't think about this, but they think because it exists, it must have a place. I used to do that for years. Let me just say, I'm not being a snob here. I used to do that for years. If it's in-game, I want it to be viable somewhere in-game kind of thing, right? But the truth is, some shit is just unfun, and maybe it's okay that it's not in the game. And I actually, when it comes to Renegade, I fall into that camp. You guys know how much people complain about visual noise. Look at the Renegade animation. The Carla, I'm actually talking about Carla Scorch Tracer specifically. The Carla Legend. If Carla was meta, if Carla was even like nearish meta, a bit like Fresh Air, for example, do you know how gross that would look and feel for the nodes and the team fights? Like, honestly, I don't think spirits bring something distinct enough if they are like this immune to I think they're distinct if you can CC them, and I think they're distinct if you can kill them. But that's also their ultimate weakness right now. So, like, I don't know whether the pendulum I don't know whether there is a middle ground on Renegade, really. So, like, is it okay that it's not there? Maybe it's okay, you know? Maybe it's the same perspective. Maybe it's okay that Minion Monster isn't meta. Sorry, but, you know, Minion Monster is very, very fun for when you're just getting into this as an RPG. But after that, I don't know. Doesn't it need to be in PvP? Like, and that's kind of the point, right? That people won't bring up, but deserves to be brought up. You can't just make this like blanket statement that because Renegade isn't used in PvP right now, the balance is bad. Like, it's juvenile, and I'm getting really sort of tired of it as well, because I've been. God, I sound so fucking arrogant here, but it's like that was something that occurred to me years ago now, and I just see the same comments. In a year, people will still be saying it. In 2 years, they will. In 3 years, people just like, as soon as a few people learn that, 20 new people have just arrived that will never have that perspective unless you sit them down and tell them. So in the meantime, they'll piss and moan. It's just a bit frustrating, really. I had a comment on the subreddit as well about Scourge just... so what have we got here, by the way? I think I'll play defensive again, just to completely butcher the two thieves. I had a post about Scourge. Everyone was like, oh, ArenaNet thinks that Scourge is heavy support. And someone said, okay, where's the quote for that? Which is fucking phenomenal, by the way. So the person who said that, ask him for a citation, ask him for a source. Hello, welcome to intellectual discourse, people. Yes, do that. Ask for the source. Of course, they get downvoted for asking for clarification on where the dev said that. I've told you this story on stream before. I've told you how I feel partly responsible for the community's misconception that Scourge is a support thing, because that's what I wanted it to be, and that's what I lent with the Path of Fire pre-release stuff. At the end of the day, it was me that had the conversations with Ireneo. It was me that regurgitated that to the community and misled the community, right? Like, if there's anyone who could talk about this, it's me. Okay? And, someone said, yeah, where's the source on the devs officially saying they think it's heavy support? And someone came back with this waffly-ass quote that was Carl McLean, who did Weaver and not Scourge, okay? And I'm sure they did put their fingers on each other's pies, obviously, right? But it was from Carl McLean saying that the Scourge has heavy support built in. That's what he said. It has heavy support built in. And he's right. Let's see what we do. Oh, come on. I only had one hand on the mouse. He's got plasma. Shall we bring this fight? Let's see something. Oh, he moved behind me. Fine, I'll take full cap. Oh, we walked into the mirror right as he blinked in. Get fucked. That's fine. Here, let's do this. I want to play with this. Let's stand on the edge. No, no, no. Come up to me, man. Come up. Come on, man. This is actually a high... Well, it's not a high value play. It's like a mid-tier value play for as long as this is Newt for him. So here... Yeah, does he fall? No, he didn't fall. Fuck you. I want to make him fall. Oh, this is so easy, though. We're just going to destroy these. He has to leave, even with plasma. We got Aegis, which is really good because I was late on my Blurred Frenzy. The emote didn't work. Still don't have the node. I'm 2v1 now, so we have to port and leave.
Windmill capture.
I'm late with all these cooldowns at the moment.
Go ahead. Hit me.
What is all this, man? What is this teleportation all over the place? We have mid and we have far, so I don't care about this. It's fine. We'll just wait for them to rotate off. I'm happy to hold them 2v1. It's not a problem. As soon as the warrior leaves, I'm not... The warrior going down the ramp isn't enough for me. Seeing the warrior come out here is... Because he could have been hiding on the ramp so that I couldn't get the decap. So I'll take this. We'll trade far for close. They get far. We pick up close for free. I take a 1v1 on whoever comes at me. It's the thief again. We're going to Blood Frenzy now because he could come really quick and hard. There you go. We got it. Well, the Blood Frenzy was slightly early, but whatever. We get a good move there. Swordsman. He used a lot of gap closes to get in, so we can potentially chase him down. We actually own the node here as well. I genuinely don't see how he wins this. Maybe. I wanted to walk into that mirror a little bit later. That's fine. Oh. Every time I take my hand off the keyboard. Is he actually running SD or is this speed hacks?
Armored up.
He's not got any nasty larcenous on us or anything in all this time. I have to give up the node now because he actually got a little bit of pressure on us. So we have to just stand up here for a second. This is really bad now.
Windmill capture.
What? The Bassi fucking barrage. I think I'm dead. Why this is really annoying, I'll tell you guys in a second. We have to come up here because this is no port. I fell. Oh my god, I'm doing so bad with this right now. It's okay, we baited them into spawn. Actually, I think it's this that's no port, right? Yeah, basically. Oh my god, he went into a spike trap. Hello, spike trap. Oh, hello, Might as well. He went into the Might from the swordsman. That's so good. Why is this guy so horny for me? He's not actually playing the game intelligently. He's just charging me. Ha! And he double tapped his sword too to return. That portal is a really wonky, possibly terrible play, by the way. But I want to start rotating now. Because my team's not making enough... Like, I could 1v1 that thief all day, but my team's losing these other fights. So why don't we kill a druid or whatever in the meantime? He procced that, which is good. Signet of Stone is still up. That druid won this, by the way. Thief is still just following me. The portal will be in range in a second. It will be from here.
Enemy captured the windmill. Maybe I was the illusion all along.
We can take this. Actually, I don't know. Because we already own that. Right, the Scourge story is people started questioning whether it actually does have heavy support built in, which it does. But no, apparently that means that ArenaNet thinks that it's a heavy support profession. You know, people have just lost their minds. This is a really dodgy res. He stole the stab, which is really good for him. I'm probably dead. Depends. Can we get up here? We can. We're okay. I overjumped! He fell. God, he's bad. Why is he following me like this? He's embarrassing himself. I wonder if he knows I'm streaming. Oh, go on, get on the node, please. I don't want to because they're all fucking looking at me. Ha!
Go ahead.
Such an easy cluster bomb distort as well. The thing is, I'm not contributing in the fights enough. I am sort of, because me being here means they can't do anything. We will take this stomp here. Fuck. That's alright, we should get... Oh my god, the evade. That's annoying. That's easy. These evades are kind of gross. We can come up round here.
Enemy captured the clock tower.
Or maybe it's just that there's two, right? So... Damn. If I'd got away just for a second more there, I was going to move over around the side and port. I don't know. This kind of isn't my fault, this game. That the entire game we've been trained by, like, at least one or maybe even two people. I actually have 10 level 80 warriors. Yeah, my whole Scourge only fell apart because I forgot its own. So where do we want to go on this one? I think probably not close because he just died. And we're just going to get followed. One of our guys is on Treb. That's fine. I'll take decap here because they over-rotated. Why are you trebbing a node with no enemies? Extraordinary. So now they rotate here as well. So we just move and we take this plus. Well, it's not even a plus. We just take this 2v2. Make sure he can't nuke that. Don't know whether I can get this.
Enemy captures the clock tower.
I don't have much clone generation. Yeah, I have to leave. Bit unfortunate. We get nuke though. Yes, we did. We got the neutralization. LOS behind the house.
I'm neither here nor there.
Get on before he can full cap.
Mansion captured.
Sword 5 during his CA thing.
Enemy captured
CA
the clock
5.
tower.
We're not going to use that defensively. No shatters up at the moment, but we can do some good stuff as soon as we get him. Warriors coming in. Need to troll for a bit. Missed it. They're going to get that, so we just have to come here. Let him leave. I'll fight the druid. How? Look, they got 3 cap, man.
Enemy captured the
Someone on my
mansion.
team's doing like nothing, like genuinely nothing. Disenchant that.
Buster.
I need to... we evade so that we get the decap from his stealth. That was really good. Plus is coming in. It's a thief. We need to get onto this. And soon, immob at the worst possible time. Thief's already on me. Other thief's on me. We're going to go for the port play here. It's going to be really, really tight if we can get... No, we don't get it. And the sun's in my eyes again. That immob from that druid was really, like, insane. And I don't think he has any idea. Because we were very, very, very close to getting to no port there. Bit of a shame. So we got +2'd there as well, by the way. So 3 of them were fighting me. Not for very long, admittedly. They're all very fast rotators, and they've got kill momentum. So it doesn't mean that much. I'm going to rotate to close here because what you can see is a thief coming around near CT, potentially. If I hadn't used that portal and gone for that play, that would have been a really powerful play if I'd made it. So I think the risk was worth something. I would have ported close just there. But I don't get that now. He's now rotating. We can just follow him, right? So we didn't lose anything from the port before. Is he still going for decap? You're never going to get it. What are you...
Regression.
Easiest fucking blood frenzy of my life.
Illusion all along.
Immob, sword 5. Waste of a mind rack there, and I cancel cast the sword 5. Distort just in case. We're going to come to this because he's not going for decap. Warrior's in. This is suddenly really bad. If I'm caught versus the warrior, my ally's not going to do anything. They're not interested in fighting me at all. Or fighting him at all. We take this. No, I've messed it up. The cluster bomb was pretty dirty there. Pretty good. By dirty, I mean good. It's a good play. Plasma doesn't scare me too much. Oh, that jaunt failing was like bad. I'm dead now, I think. Maybe. Possibly. Did he get feared? What was that? Did he get feared? Not actually sure. He's trying to blink up to me and he doesn't know how. Back on short bow. I'm probably dead here, guys, because the second I come down, he's going to kill me. Yeah, I can't do anything. I can't keep playing with the sun in my eyes like this. It's really annoying. They're finally starting to come back. If my guy on respawn reses, he's just walking off. He's got eyes wide closed. Oh, these are the plays. This Guardian. These are the plays that can easily win games for you. Just open your fucking eyes, right? Like... Yeah, I was accidentally RP walking. It's true, I was accidentally RP walking. And we lose the 2 cap immediately. That port through the wall. Wait, from who? What port? What is it? We got Ranger, and that's another Ranger. We can take this. We were never going to get that in time. So we just have to watch for the plus and again play well here and hold 2 of them for a long enough period of time that they do something mid. This is the win condition. I have to make this push, right? Like, you might be like, WP, secure the mid fight. Thing is, we have to now, like, make questionable decisions, or ordinarily questionable decisions. So here we dodge, so he can't reveal. He got it. That was pretty bad from me there. We could have had Newt. I decided to go for a jaunt forwards, which didn't manifest in any damage. Thingy's here. I get triple distort here, which is good. Gets us out of the thingy. We can pop this. He had Bassi up. I don't have super speed or anything. I messed that up. We'll go for it again, guys. We'll go for it again. We kind of have to. Wrong way. Oh, fucking hype. Oh, the decap of the century, lads. Decap of the century. If we win the 1v1 off of this now. No, Thief's back. One dodge. We have to phase retreat away. We'll go onto the roof here.
You're seeing things.
If we can make it.
That had to hurt.
Short bow comes out in a second. He missed the... Oh, I got killed by the Druid anyway. Druid did good there coming forward to attack me. Actually, no, because I had the Warrior here as well. There were 3 hit. What? This was an unwinnable game. I'm sorry. I'm 0-4, but I don't actually think I played bad here. Maybe, I mean, any game you go 0-4 is probably a bad game. But, like, what opportunities did I have there? This is insane. This game was really, really horrible. I need a way to get the sun out of my eyes. We will play one more and hopefully it goes beyond a cloud or something. It is the United Kingdom after all. Look, they were duo queue. So they were deliberately trying to train me. What was this on the details? I mean, I got no... This is bad. I guess I just played like shit. I didn't feel like I was playing like shit. Hey, wow. What a horrible name you've got. Oh, my down skill. What do you mean? What did I do wrong? I mean, yeah, we had a guy on Treb. I don't know. I finally know what I don't like about WP's playing. He's good when it comes to skill and character handling, but he rotates every game like he was in a team of 5 people that know how to perfectly rotate. Well, what else are you supposed to do? I don't even know whether my rotations are that good. It becomes clearer to know what to do when the game is almost lost, like, or the game is almost won, right? Because more and more opportunities start going away. It's less about, like, short-term losses for long-term gains. It's just about short-term wins. As soon as you can start thinking purely in the short term because the time is about to go or because the points are about to hit 500, the rotations become really brain dead and really easy. Most people don't, and I'll tell you what it is. The reason you see people still rotate like trash at the end of games, like when there's a really simple win condition to just stand on close, or there's a really simple win condition to nuke a place or something. The reason why most people still suck at it, even when it's very simple at the end of games, is because most people aren't actually watching the score. They're focused on their abilities and things a little bit too much, and they haven't been playing the build long enough or got used to the meta well enough. So they're thinking of their matchups and they're like tunnel visioning with the fights, and it's all about these buttons rather than anything else, and they don't actually look at the score. That's the actual reason. It's not that it's complicated at the end, and that's why everybody fucks it up. It's not because they're completely brain dead. It's just that they're just sort of getting used to what PvE is called rotation, yeah? In PvE, rotation is your mechanical handling of your class. In PvP, it's where you go to on the map, right? And how you move around the map. How was I with the big map there, by the way? Did we use it well enough? 4 people banned. I'm loving the drama. Are there 4 people banned from the rank 55 thing? Could I review a build? What's the build, Dosty? Let's have a look. You want me to review... Oh, I thought it was going to be a full trap DH. Oh, this is a trap NG. Sorry, a turret NG. So you got the rifle turret, you got the rocket turret. You're running explosives and inventions. So, well, I don't know. What's the attempt? What amulet are you? It's a paladin's. So what is this? A node holder? Anti-corrosion plating. Experimental turrets. Experimental turrets needs to be a grandmaster trait, and it needs to do more than what it currently does. If experimental turrets made every shot always overcharge, if it was grandmaster, that would be pretty interesting for the invention design. But as of now, it's master. I'm not saying that'd be good for the game at all, by the way. Not for Conquest, but just broad class design. Are you serious? And that you've got a toolkit because you want to be a Team Fortress 2 NG, do you? You want to use your toolkit to heal the turrets? Is that the idea? Because you're taking Power Wrench. Enhances turret repairing skills, guys. I think it's trash. I think it has no sustain at all. It has no stun break. It has no cleanse. And when I say no cleanse, I actually mean it has... Oh, no, no, no. It has the med pack drop. It has the world versus world intense, like after you've just been epied cleanse potential. That's it. That's what your build is. Oh, and obviously it's got heal turret. My mistake. My mistake. 2 condis on the heal turret. Wouldn't want to deceive people there. Yeah, I don't know. I like the idea of the build. I actually do like the idea of the build, but I don't think it can compete. Who knows? If you can recognize... Here's what would make PvP really good, by the way. Really, really good. And people might disagree with this, but I don't. At the start of a game, hell, throughout the entire game, what I'd like to see is when you target someone, you see 3 icons. Those 3 icons represent their 3 specializations, and then you get a 4th icon that shows their amulet. That's it. You don't need to see the traits that they're picking. You don't need to see the runes that they're picking. You don't need to see the sigils that they're picking. You don't need to see all of their utility skills and how passives from utility skills are visible. But just 4 icons. The 3 specializations and the amulet. If you could openly and blatantly see that by pressing B at the start, when you look at... Well, when we get in game, we'll see it. If you could see that, you could have like 100% confidence when you're going into a 0 Condi matchup. Right now, it's like... that, you know, like here when I'm watching this, it's like, okay, the thief could run a trolley Condi build. Hell, even this ranger, we know the odds are on that it's going to be a druid, right? But there's a chance it's a soul beast, and there's actually Condi soul beast builds that some people run around on. This warrior, odds are on that he's going to be a power spellbreaker, but there's a chance he's a fucking berserker or something. If here I just had 4 icons that showed me, you could do all kinds of interesting stuff. I could actually have a character like that NG set up for when I know I have 0 Condi against me. And there would be it would unlock another level of the game, in my opinion. It would also sell the game. It would increase build diversity for casual queues, especially, and it would sell the devs more character slots as people set up different loadouts or later build templates, and you can sell more build template slots to people. It's just smart. Right now, it's like half and half, and it's not good. And for my allies as well, I want to see that for my allies. I honestly have no idea why. I know why they don't let us build inspect the entire build. It's because they don't want like major discrimination and trolling and dickhead-ishness. But like they've got 1 foot in, 1 foot out right now. Embrace it and just say, okay, these are the 4 things: specialization and amulet. And there'll be a little bit of variance there. But yeah, and then like have like the last, I don't know, 10 seconds of this, you can't build swap anymore. So people don't bait one another. Or they can, you know, that's going to happen anyway. But I just think the game would look a lot better. We have more viewers than I expected. I was actually not expecting to be streaming this long anyway. So.
The match starts soon.
But yeah. Alright. So we're going to be going close. Oh, I think I have those 2 tunnel vision thieves, don't I?
Hold on to your points. Seize theirs.
I messed my ambush up. So we take our node before they get on theirs. By default, if mid stalemates, we win the game. It's a silly thing to think of and silly turns. We got a plus coming in. Thief warrior, I think. Let's turn the minimap smaller.
Windmill capture.
He came on me a lot quicker than I was expecting. I do have the nodes, but I'm obviously not going to win this, so I just need to bail. Oh my god, the phase retreat fail. We stay in the Chaos Storm since the thief is capping.
Enemy captured the clock tower. Armored up.
Come here, see if he jump dodges.
Enemy
Oh, he actually made it.
windmill.
Ouch.
With the desert wind.
Fine. We can actually pressure him here. Thief's gonna come in.
Kill 'em all.
Dodge, port. Get fucked. Someone's downstate. Blood Frenzy for the steal.
Captured. Armored up.
Still the two of them again.
Space
I have to
on
leave.
my ally.
We should have the rest of the map, but to be honest, at this point, with me 2v1 this long, we're going to distort.
Fighting condition.
Come here.
He's not on us.
Not
We'll hold it, Newt.
energy.
Oh, that the ambush didn't actually do it there. We're going to cleave over this body. And now I'll full cap. Maybe your viewers would be be reminded to use their Twitch Prime. Thank you. Yes, maybe you guys would like to use Twitch Prime. Oh, it's Balance Live. Oh, snap a bap. Oh, that means I'm going to have to stop because Boots is going to be... Oh, did we just get full cap? I wasn't even looking at the game. I didn't even see a warrior was coming. I keep cancel casting my sword 5. This is going to be so cringy, Tony Mesmer plays. We'll double chaos here. I'm happy with that. He cleaved a lot of stuff before I could get a convincing shatter. That was good.
That feels
We're going to blow his balance stance. Have to be really careful here because we got a plus coming in. To be honest, he should be able to get this on his own, but I don't trust him, so we're going to go this way. That Disenchanter did sweet FA. Come on, bring him back, bring him back. Oh. Alright, go for that, that's fine. Stop cancelling sword 5. Yeah, thanks, chat. Thanks for pointing that out after I self-pointed out.
windmill.
Just leave me with him. I'm sure I can beat him. I just want the node and to be clear with it. Or do it that way. If they're going to treat the game that way, I'm not going to pull that node.
How'd that be? Excruciating?
We take a great interrupt. Cancel cast the sword 5 again! How? What did I do? We need to get on this. How did I cancel cast that shit? That guy's low. My ally's low, but he should be alright. We will port this one. We'll take the plus on this thief. I'll only stay for Newt, and then I'm going to port back into mid.
Repression. Clock tower
Oh, this is really good.
captured.
This is perfect. He should die to that now. Yeah, we got him. Alright, that's 3 cap. That's fine. I'll hold my portal. We'll watch this respawn.
Armored up.
Easy kill. He's running SD as well. I'm pretty sure I just saw static discharge.
Maybe I
He's going to get pressured into S and stomp in the S, so we have to start the res now. Oh my god! No! I never pressured him into S! Oh, and I said it with such confidence. Oh, I thought he was... I 100% thought we were going to get him below 50. He might not even be running it. He is there, but we never saw him go into it, did it? Oh, that's such a fucking misplay from me there. That's so gross. So dumb. I wonder if he was on cooldown. I don't know.
armored up.
I think I was just thinking too far ahead here. Look, they lost close again. Can you guys just let me have this then? A fucking point blank shot on the opening. You're really good at the game, mate. I'm +2 at the moment, so it's really bad. I'm not sure where I can kite to. Just around here will be fine. This guy's hungry for my dick. Thief's gonna jump in. No. He's dead in an SR, so we might be able to do so. I mean, I've actually got so much aggro on me right now. Res? If we're gonna do this, you have to do it now, mate.
Kill them all.
Good.
Time and space
Downstate,
on my
cleaving with the 5. He won't port in time. He won't know it's there. Exactly 10k damage on that. Insane. Gonna take the newt. Get that rally. Please get that rally. Okay, good. I played overly risky there.
Repression.
Got the target.
You're seeing me.
We have to rally res again. Come on. Someone else press the button. There's a button on your keyboard. It's the F key. Never mind then. Go fuck yourselves.
A simple distortion.
Mid is new. I don't care about that right now. Actually, yeah, I will because my port only goes so far. Oh my god, this fucking basic WS and D is really bad right now. I'm not going to do a live balance review because I want to do it with Boots. So we'll report here and then go support them there. They got 100 points now out of that. If I can get this, it'll be really saucy. No, don't blink. What do you think I'm going to do, mate? In all honesty here. That getting 2v1 down has just been so high value for them. Here we're going to go back in. We can't stealth go back in, but we can hope that most of them have zerged away. This guy probably has extreme confidence he'll get this 1v1 because he cleaved the fuck out of me before. Oh, the thief's still here. Hello. That should get him. Oh, what's his health, do you think? The ambush? Oh my god, he serpentined the ambush. That's really nice. Okay, we can take Nuke now because the Hollow just ran down, going for a res. My guy can cleave that. Please just cleave it. Don't lose that until I get this Nuke. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, never mind. They've over-rotated. Fine. We killed the Druid. Oh, look. Point blank shot on the opener. Can you believe that? That's an incredible, like, really high skill play. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that before. Point blank shot on the opener. Wow. You learn something every day you play Conquest. You really do. That's what makes it so fun. Every fight, especially against Rangers, you learn something new. You learn that, look at this over-rotation. Listen, my friend. Sontoon, I know you like killing people, but this was done. All you did was bring a Hollow to me. I need to get away. I'm really scared right now. Oh, he hesitated. He should not have hesitated. He's so deep. He is definitely running it, right? Emo? Yeah, there's double S there. I guess he was on cooldown. I might be caring too much about it anyway. It might have just been a bad play in the first place. Over the res. Take the kill. That guy already respawned. What's my guy doing? Thief is super low. I'm so pressured here, by the way. Like, as you can probably see. No, I never got over the thing. Oof. Close. I should have been on this roof as well, by the way. Can I not make that jump? Fuck you! Yeah, I know patch light's alive, guys. I know. No more mount stables. Is there more than just balance in the patch? Merchants that change what they offer every day should have better randomization of available items. In some instances, this means they offer items they've never sold before. This means you, Priory Historian Alyssa. Wow. These have been two gross games here. I didn't actually know if I could jump over that railing, to be fair. I mean, the game's over, so I'm just sort of... Again, this guy has to win a 1v1, right? My ally. The reason I'm here, the reason I have to be here is because I can't trust anyone to win any matchup where I'm not there. So like this guy died, I had to be here. I had to do this inefficient sort of plus. Because without it, we lose. And he doesn't even help me finish the fight off, which is what's really gross about this. I overlapped my things there. I don't have my thing. It's okay, because we can just outkite him. It's not even hard.
Enemy captured the mansion. Armored up.
That should be the kill when that lands. Oh, nice full counter. No crit, really? Really? Really arenaing it? Okay, an unnecessary plus there, but fine, whatever. Too late. Will you make a video on your ideas for where the next expansion will take place? Yes, I will. I want to do... There's 3 videos I want to do. Well, it's kind of in scope. There's 3 that I want to do. One is... state of the game. Second is features I want for Living World and streaming updates. And third is what I want to see in the next expansion. Pretty gross. Pretty gross game. I'll try one more. Hold on. We'll see how... If Boots is around, then I'm going to leave. Because I'm going to go do the video with him. So let's go have a look. If he's responded. Okay, he says, give me a shout when it drops. That was 2 hours ago. Okay, so I just tweeted him. So he's going to take a few seconds. So we'll do one more game. And we'll patch. And we'll read the patch notes as well. Is there really more than just balance? Let's see what people are saying in chat. I can't believe it's 5 o'clock already. Moto's world-renowned Super Adventure Box returns again when the Super Adventure Festival kicks off on March 29th. Explore 2 worlds of excitement, peril, and educational entertainment to earn holographic weapons. Hold on. I can show you. I think I actually have this set up. Hold on. Where are you, Firefox? Did they buff traps? Oh, dude. Are you not... Seriously, you... Jesus Christ. Very few people. I mean, is it because you think it's funny at this point to keep talking about Dragon Hunter traps? Okay, so apparently, I think if I do, I mean, I'm going to be really embarrassed if this is all wrong. Boom. No, there you go. Boom. See, it works straight away. How good is that? All right, so I can read it together. World-renowned festivities begin. A new achievement category, nostalgia, has been added, containing repeatable and once-a-year stuff. That's the same treatment they gave the other ones, right? His inventory of rewards has been split into 2 vendors accompanying him outside the hub area. New super consumable items are also available. Super consumables. Okay. Let me start patching. A new race event has been added in the Super Adventure Box hub. Show off your progress in jumping-based education. So there's a new race. I actually called that. On the chat of one of the podcasts, which I'm pretty happy with. Portals leading travelers to the Super Adventure Box hub have been temporarily activated in all major cities for the duration of the festival. I wonder what the Super Adventure Box race is. I mean, it says it's in the hub as well. I even called that it would be in the hub. It was like a half joke, though, when I said this, because the hub is tiny. So I wonder what's going on with that. Portals leading them have been activated in all cities. Okay. Oh, so they actually shot on the opening cutscene. That's cool. Resign works in SAP. Many concealed spear traps in tribulation mode now become visible after taking a player's life. What? Why? Tribulation mode was a celebration of trolling the player base. What? I guess they've really opened up the accessibility of the mode there, by the way. They've really, really widened it. I don't think it's particularly in the original vision, but who am I to say? If the same devs are making these updates, then there's well within their rights to change what they thought it was. But, you know, that was the point of Super Adventure Box, like, asking you to do kind of ridiculous, like, memorization tricks to avoid being trolled. Anyway, fixed a bug that caused the player's pointy stick to show 0 damage. I don't remember that bug. The bomb stun break drop has been fixed. Oh, the upgraded health potion now breaks stuns. I guess this was like sort of an unlisted thing, but that was really important. That changes a lot of the water sections. Alligator interiors are now no longer bouncy. Okay. Achievements with suggested locations no longer show their locations while at SAB, which previously caused them to show a random section of the map. Relocated a bee dog to prevent players from interacting with it through a wall. Master jumpers who find themselves with an excess of trophies can now exchange them for baubles. Players with the in the hub when it ends will be redirected to their homeland properly. Added new icons to distinguish this. Do you guys remember just when this was gone forever and someone who was like one of the special free-to-play weekend characters had that? And it was like this huge thing and everyone was trying to teleport to a friend in on them. Myself included. But then like a mod deliberately like pulled him out. Fixed a number of physics glitches. I both love and hate patch notes like that. It's like, okay, that sounds cool, but what exactly is it? World polish for the new map. Not too interested in this because I don't know the new map very well right now. I haven't played very much of it. This is probably the least living world I've played for a long time. Enemies in the Kill Risen Commander events will not appear if you're using a glider or mount, preventing them from appearing in mid-air. Oh, I didn't realize that would be a problem. Wow. Adjusted the area around Spelunker's Delve that disables mounts. It would have been nice if they did that at Holbrack as well. Dragon Stand adjusted some overexcited soldiers at the packed base camp. What does that mean? I thought that we were going to look at a change to the mouth encounter, which would have been so nice because it's a cool fight. It's just so wonkily tuned that there's only one phase that matters, and it's really dumb. Fixed an issue in which branded Joso Escher could teleport into terrain. I've actually seen that. That one sucked. Frostgorge Sand. It's weird seeing like expansion maps filtered in just because it's alphabetical. Look at all the Corteria improvements. Look at this. Core Tyria overhaul, lads. Sentinel rifle can no longer instantly kill branded creatures. Wow. I had a friend who was in love with that. Jesus. Because he used to want to champ farm branded champs. But because there weren't really level 80... Oh my god, with the expansion. I never thought of this, but with the expansion, that must have been a big change. Because way back when we knew about this, it was, you know, there was no high-level branded stuff, but the expansions added some. I didn't think of that rifle. I didn't think of checking that rifle on new creatures. That could have been one-shotting really major stuff. Could it have one-shot the meta ones? I don't know. Oh, they disabled mounts in Collapsed Observatory. That's fine, because it's a claustrophobic thing going around in there, and the bunny was stupid. Mastery point was out of reach. Moved to a new location. Really? There was one out of reach? I'm guessing that was the invisible walls that they threw everywhere. Locked it out. Caravan rescued by Crusader Soma will now enter the tower and complete its event. Was that just a stalled, bugged event forever? Hero panel now opens the tab when it was last closed. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. Performance improvements have been made while opening equipment on the hero. Especially for players with large amounts of the wardrobe unlocked. That could be pretty good for me then. I always feel like I get more frames on new accounts, and I wonder if that's a part of it. Merchants that change what they offer should have a better randomization of their available items. In some cases, this may cause them to offer items they've never sold before. Wow. So I'm guessing people are digging into that right now, right? On Reddit. Mesmers will no longer earn the Master Scrapper achievement for entering their home instance. What? Hello? Is that true? Fine dining, not too interesting. Fixed an issue in which players could get stuck on the final stage of the charge. Fixed an issue where encountering wind or gravity forces while mounted could cause you to remain on the mountain indefinitely. Last laugh are now excluded. So this is what most people have been QQing about in PvE at the moment. Fixed a bug where Doom could teleport into the air. I don't think I've ever seen that. The Departing. Fixed a possible stall in the second chapter. Rune of the Herald. Fixed a bug in which 6-piece bonus from this rune did not apply protection for all heal skills in the game. These all now became consumable. People wanted that last season, but whatever it's in now, that's good. Wow. Hello. They changed Call Owl. Fixed a bug that caused this attack to miss its target when they remained in range. Really? This is amazing to me. It's amazing to see a change like that. Like, it blows my mind. Because this emphatically demonstrates that it's not a lack of ignorance. It's not a lack of professionalism. It's not laziness. It's not ineptitude. They genuinely care about putting quality of life and bug fixes on the profession skills. It is 1000% by design that these things are not designed to see play, but they still treat it professionally and they care about it and they put those changes in. It's so irrelevant, ArenaNet, when you have the philosophies you have. It's so irrelevant. Incredible. Unbelievable. And that's not a criticism or a positive thing, by the way. It's just an extremely interesting thing to me to see that they do changes like that. And then, of course, we have balance, which I'll talk about with balance of boots. Do they clarify anywhere here that it's all just PvE and World vs. World, by the way? They don't have that clarification, so this... So like this here... That's all 3 game modes, right? Katabatic Wind, that's all. So it's bug fixes and stuff. There is more stuff here than we saw in the previews, isn't there? Fixed a bug that caused this trait to attack at infinite range instead of the listed 900. No! That's it. That's why. I don't care about the 28% damage. I don't care about the plasma beam nerf. Where's the plasma beam nerf? Yeah, I don't care about the plasma beam nerf. None of this stuff matters. This is what matters. I can't break the game anymore and kill people from one side of Colosseum to the other. It's not on ArenaNet. I'm not happy. Function Gyro. Fixed a bug that prevented the player from activating the skill to finish enemies if they previously finished a foe by activating both the finisher and the Function Gyro. Fixed a bug that could retain the Function Gyro after unequipping the Scrapper specialization. Wow. Wow. Hello? Is that a thing? Jesus. Why don't we see people doing that in monthlies? But okay. Alright, so that I don't think was formally listed in a centralized location before. Wow, aim-assisted rocket, 50% weaker. I don't remember seeing that. Hello, this is one of the most exciting things about NG to me. I've seen very few people talking about it. I think that could be really fun. Really want to see that animation. In fact, let's see that animation now. Let's go in game. I want to see what that looks like. I want to see the new detection pulse. The new obscene 1200 range. 1200 range radius. That's got to be the biggest in the game, right? Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Again, there's going to be about 1 billion different things going on here, guys, so... What else we got? SPVP. Oh, hello! 4 weapons have been added! But boom, baby! Both the Obsidian weapon box and the Mistforged Obsidian weapon box have been updated, and the new weapons are now available from the League vendor. The new weapons include sword, mace, scepter, and pistol. Sweet. 4 new goals for me. So that's 1,600 more Ascended Shards behind getting Legendary Armor, but whatever. I want to keep these sets going. World vs. World gets them as well, whatever. A new Elonian Beast die kit containing 6 things. Who cares? Bunny, Wizard's Hat, and Ferocious Ears. Who cares? March Madness. Who cares? The employees of the Black Lion stables have left the continent behind and scoured the Isle of Istan and beyond to make a whole new collection of mounts available to you. The new Istani Isles mount licenses are available in What? Mount Gate 2.0? Hello, let's read this. They've even got a typo. ArenaNet. People are going to be focusing so hard on this, and they clearly haven't even focused that hard on it. There's a typo in there. The new Istani Isles mount licenses are available in 2 varieties, and the collection contains 15 new cosmetic options, 3 for each mount. With this collection, we are introducing a new option to purchase specific mount skins from this collection based on feedback from the community. Players will be able to obtain these skins from the Istani Isles Mount Adoption License or the Istani Isles Mount Select License. Why the theming here, the Istani Isles? Does that mean that was supposed to be ready for episode 1, but they never had it in time? Because now it feels a bit weird, because obviously we're sort of south of Dajka. Is that a suggestion that episode 3 is going to take us to the Isna Isles and the Mitani Keys, back on the island? The Istani Isles will allow you to claim a random mount for 400. Or a specific for 1,200. Oh, they're not fucking around though, are they? So the QQ is, it costs so much more. Why doesn't this cost 400 ArenaNet? That'll be the QQ. Get ready for it. That it costs triple to buy a single one instead of rolling the dice. The original mount adoption license proved to be a popular item for mount skin collectors. So this is so disingenuous of them saying that for mount skin and collect, as if this demographic existed before they added it in. Like, fuck off. You added the Halloween things. You created the mount skin and collectors under this. Like, that is like, there's some between the lines like nonsense that they're playing off there. Like, there's a suggestion here, the implicit understanding that they did it for a population that was asking for it, despite the fact this was the inception, essentially. So we want to... I mean, people were asking for mount skins, to be honest, but can we call them collectors before there was anything to collect? I don't know. It just doesn't sit perfectly right with me. I'm being... obtuse, whatever. So we want to continue offering that same level of variety to players who enjoy it, while at the same time offering players a way to get a specific skin that they actually want. As we explained in our previous message, offering a random draw option makes it possible to design a wide variety of skins to suit every taste. We love seeing how players customize mount skins to suit their characters, and we hope you have as much fun using these skins as we did creating them. Special note, Istani Isles mount license is entirely different from the original set, which is still available. If you've unlocked all the skins from the original... This is an obvious answer, actually. This is kind of cool, because... you know, one of the main criticisms on the idea that they were being duplicitous before was that they would continue adding new mounts, but it would all get rolled into the same selection, so RNG would go up, so they would be giving you a bigger gamble but boiling the frog and you wouldn't notice, right? That was the criticism before. Well, now what you're actually looking at is... they're doing them in different buckets. Though instead of adding to the bucket, they give you a new bucket, so the rates sort of still feel similar. This is also, you're twice as likely to get the skin you want now, because instead of 30, it's 15. So you get double odds on what you want, and they're not adding to the previous bucket, and for admittedly triple the price, you can get a deliberate one. I mean, I hardly cared much when this originally happened. I think that this will curtail a lot of the complaints. The only other thing I would have liked to have seen is like, this is like, look, we're trying to explain it. It's an honourable gemstore move, guys. We promise. And that may well be true, but there is a sentence that they're missing, and I don't want to be treated like a toddler, to be honest. So I just want them to say, yeah, we're still this bit here. As we've explained, offering a random draw makes it possible to decide a wide variety of skins. Yeah, all right, fine. You can say that, but also let's be real. Also, the random version earns us a fuck ton of money. Like, no one's going to begrudge you that if you speak to us like adults on adult terms. I don't think, anyway. I don't know. Maybe people do hate the idea of a company earning their way in this world and following industry standards. I certainly don't. So, you know, you don't have to hide that and give us some surrogate excuse. Just be frank with me. I'm not 5. The Astani Isles man, blah, blah, blah. Bug fixes. Branded Jackal had a bug, apparently. The Sand Shark finisher. Is that actually available anymore? Fix some bugs on some of the outfits. Oh god, prices. This is something I wanted to tell you guys actually. I really, really want these friggin' outfits, but I don't have the money right now. It's like legendary level stuff to go for. So anyway, there you go. Jesus, that's the patch. Let's go in game and have a look, shall we? I'll play one more queue. Let's see if Boots has responded. Okay, he responded like instantly. He responded like 15 minutes ago. We will do one more queue because I don't want to bait you all into thinking there's going to be a thing and then there wasn't in the end. So we'll just start queuing immediately. And what was I going to look at? Oh, I was going to look at detection pulse. Whatever. We'll look at detection pulse later. So in terms of my builds, Elusive Mind is now... So we get to play with the exhaustion Elusive Mind. We get nerfs on Phantasmal Force. We get nerfs on cooldowns for these abilities. I definitely think that pushes this into Demolisher, not Paladin, by the way. The longer cooldown on the Sword 4, like, it will change into making it harder for you to resustain. So rather than playing super 1v1-y, I would take a little bit more burst and more rotate and play more rotation heavy and stick with Demolisher. What other nerfs did I get hit with? There were a couple for this build. Let's go Legacy. Just because maybe someone's running a Scrapper against me. It's going to be great, guys. Did Descent into Madness change? I don't think so. Oh, no more healing power section. Look at this. No more healing power. Woo! It's like a whole new game, guys. It's a whole new game. Everybody menders now. Oh, is he actually in chat? Is Boots in chat? Hey, Boots. Okay, so the 1200 selectable version isn't available to the original mount skins then. Oh, that's a good question as well, actually. I mean, I like the thought that they're making bank, frankly. I do. I like the thought that they're making bank. Oh, Primeval Heavy's back. I don't think I have Primeval. Oh, no, I do have It was one of these I don't have. Profane looks so stupid on Char. I used to wear this at launch. This is the Bumblebee set. I'm gonna become a Bumblebee again. We have to be quick, though. You're going to see some real MVP here. Fashion Wars. Profane. Go. We have to be the Bumblebee. Alright. What's it called? Die for Bumblebee. Incandescent isn't good enough.
Strong.
Let's go Imperial Gold. And then let's go Shadow Violet. Bumblebee, bitches. Hell yeah. I forgot the shoes. Oh, did I forget the shoes? All right, we can fix the shoes. It's no problem. Who cared? Look at these emotes. The shoes don't matter that much.
The match starts soon.
Boom. First ever Gemstore set.
Attack.
Definitely better than the Path of Fire sets. You just saw it here first, folks. All right. Okay. Oh, the shield is freaking beautiful, apparently.
Hold on to your
I need to go too close.
Seize theirs.
Who's another Mesmer's coming with me? Fine. Fine. I want to look at the shield. Oh my god, it's like we can play chess on it. Does it get colored as well? I'm guessing it gets colored.
Refreshing. Armored up.
Okay, 2. What's going on here? Where are they all? We got 1 mid. No one's crossing. What's actually going on here? Massive push on our close, I guess.
You've taken the
Fine, I'll
graveyard.
port here. We'll port our guy in. We'll let the Guardians hold that for a while. I'm going to go for the res. No, I'm not going to go for a res. I'm going to get the last ticker cap here. No, I'm not. Okay, so we just defensively port mids if we can. Is he actually going for that res? I'm just going to port out. I'm just going to trial hold him as long as possible. Make sure we secure that double cap, and then I'll port into mid when it gets contested.
You've lost.
Look at this. Look at this. This is a clown car. What is going on? There you go. He's on it now. He's on it now. Oh, the portal was off the node. Really? Ah. Okay, so that's my bad, sort of, that nuke went through. I'm going to stay. Oh, my God, and I didn't even get back through it in time. It's kind of gross. It's all right. We got double cap. This is a really easy game. I've not done anything. But they're rotating so strangely. They're going for Lord already? Instant nuke. They're going to do it. No, don't walk him onto this, please. Thank you.
Your base is under
Okay,
attack.
we have to defend Lord, I guess. Or sustain Lord. I'd love my Firebrand to come here and do this right now. Do I have a Firebrand? What is he? He only has Aegis on himself right now. Oh, this guy's the cutest of Borg. I'll save you, Picard. You don't know what you're doing, man. You're not yourself. You've been assimilated. It's our job to defend you. I just watched an episode of Voyager to do with the Omega Particle as well. It's very exciting. Learn a lot more about what the Borg care about. So we got the... what the fuck? I was Blurred Frenzy. How did he pull me in the middle of Blurred Frenzy? This is still really good for us. We're line of sighting during the Dead Eyes pistols and stuff. We scored the kill with the 3. This is really good. Get a triple mind rack if we can. Lots of cleave. Oh my God, 2 kills. Stomp. No, she's unnecessary. We'll give him the rally. Oh my God, what even killed me? Auto this guy. Auto this guy. He'd best be autoing the right target. Thank you. CCs. I'm just going to go aggressive before I heal. Alright. Now let's grab this node back. Wait. I need you to stomp, mate. I hope that the thingies are there, by the way. What build is this? He's in water right now. Oh, he's a Tempest. Okay, you can deal with that. I can't be bothered to mess about with that. I want to make sure mid gets one. So we're still looking pretty clean over on far. Nobody's even remotely doing that. The guy that's on respawn, we're watching. Okay, so he came here. So that's fine. The other thing is this Guardian that we killed. He's going to respawn. We have to go for this. I think he's been stealth stomped. Yeah, he is.
Your Lord is under attack.
Oh, he rezzed himself and he's going for Lord. That was just a single Guardian though, right? So we don't have to worry about that. The cutest just suicided here in mid. I doubled up with that mirror foolishly. Okay, so now we go and defend this. We can easily get there in time. He didn't interrupt the Warlocks, which I'm pretty happy with. So we just line of sight here because he's pistol, so we don't have to be concerned. He's Thieves Guild as well. Christ knows what he's doing there. Look at these evades. Look at this obscenity. There you go. He was trying to full cap in stealth, mate. That's not how it works. And now he's immobed in my swordsman. Okay, he dies. We port and we leave. They just skilled there. I never ported, but that's good. That was an actual misplay. I thought I'd ported there, but I hadn't. But that's fine because now it means I can charge right across the map and come over here instead. You've taken the graveyard. All these people stepping forward and letting me get that early Warlock. It's kind of mental.
Back in fighting condition.
The waterfall is yours.
He got off the node really quickly there. I mean, I'll take it. Ambushes won't work here. So we just stand behind the cart where his staff autos are obstructed and we can take...
Buster, you're seeing me.
This guy's like super dead. I'm going to port back to mid. Oh, we got it just in time. Tempest is probably the best target right now. I'm actually really hurt right now. I have to line of sight. That guy's down. I don't even know how. We have a portal established, so we can bail pretty comfortably. I just have to wait right now. I should have walked out of combat fully to resystem. I actually don't know what I'm doing. This is really dumb. Like, really, really dumb. Trying to draw some aggro, maybe.
You're seeing things.
Who died on fire and how and to what? We might be about to get Condi burst, so we have to be careful. Same guy, same situation.
You lost the waterfall.
Kill them all.
I ult-tabbed. Alright, it's fine. We can just come around onto these rocks. How is he hitting me? I felt like there, because I was a char, I was bigger. This is really good burst. I didn't need the plus. This is really annoying. There's a warrior that did it as well. Can you guys just let me kill him, please? You would be stronger elsewhere. So we're rotting him. Obviously, he'll use his 2 to get back on the node in a second. So we do want the kill before he does that, and we leave.
The waterfall is yours.
We look over towards the gate to make sure no one's coming. It's another mid fight. We're gonna cleave over this.
You're seeing things.
Fine, we'll take the res. No, we won't. Someone else is doing it, I think. I wanted to go for this kill. Got a good interrupt there.
You've captured the quarry.
We're getting ready to port through. He didn't even rally. Nice DPS, my friend. We have to distort. We're not going to get that. We have to leave now.
Crystal reflection.
Break combat and we'll go back in.
I've got the target.
Since they're not rotating in.
Shatter.
The exhaustion, I'm not feeling it. I'm really not feeling it. Not too badly, anyway. So we watch for whoever pushes up, because they're 3v1. And whoever comes here, we hit on the roads on the way to the node. This is our only point right now. Bit of a waste of a portal, frankly. Look at this. This is why they're losing. Look at this.
The graveyard.
Oh my god. Look at this. Alright, fine. Actually, never mind. Maybe it wasn't a horrendous play, because we do have everybody going in.
Nice and neat.
Not getting any of these
You've
sort of
lost
vibes.
the quarry.
Shad, shield us.
That was a really nice mind rack. Not because of skill, but because of RNG, and I got triple crit.
Never saw it
Big rally there. They're open for a back cap. Devon's going to catch him, though. He can't get that back cap. I'll just let him go. We're watching respawns now.
Maybe I was the illusion all along.
We can go port this. If nobody's here by the time I get over, then I'll do that. Fine. Bit of a waste of a cooldown, really. Actually, yeah, it was a waste of a cooldown. Because I knew someone was coming in, so it was sort of really dumb.
Armored up. I'm neither here nor there.
Waste is elite. I don't really care too much about getting looted. If he doesn't even walk into me with the Desert Shroud, I can just stand here. Oh, Mr. Scourge, you have such learn.
Taken the graveyard.
Patrick Stewart, Stuart Picard, blah blah blah.
Bad shake here.
Oh, what a gross game for him. All right, we can rot that as well because he even walked off of the node at the last moment, and that's the win. That's really not too hard. Hello, Smitsky, welcome, welcome. Who's coming in? Thief, actually kind of scary now. But he's PP. Oh yeah, actually it's not scary because he's PP. We are +2 right now, by the way. Being +2'd.
Go ahead. Hit.
We do not have AoE divert, so we got to get up.
You won't survive this.
Swap for the ambush. Come right into the cave. We'll just wait here for a second. I'll go back on node, portal, and bail in a second.
Lost the waterfall.
We have mid. We win the game with that. So they're forced to make an aggression push into that. Look, they left the same Necro on him. Oh, he's hiding there.
Strong.
Nice little play from the Thief, if that was what he was trying to do. But I can force them into having to play with a strong back node there by putting the portal. And now we can just snowball mid and we win with this. If they come to counter my snowball on mid, then I nuke them. I take the 1v1 on whoever they leave at the node. My Necro just rotated towards there, so... Alright, I'll go support my Necro. It's more important. Ah, easy. Easy nuke. Easy, easy, easy. Oh, Locutus of Borg. Locutus of Borg. Oh, congratulations on your Necromancer kill. Very impressive, my friend. Very impressive. Alright, well, there you go, guys. Yeah, how much might are we bubbling on, by the way, since the patch? That didn't feel any different to me. It didn't feel any different. How much might are we on at the moment?
Your team is victorious.
He's Borg. You can't expect him to think for himself. Yeah, but his team is his, you know, is the collective. All right. Pretty much what I'd expect from that game. How much? What was the might? Did anybody see? Is there an Orca? All right, let's look at the mounts. Go on in. Let's look at the mounts, and then I'll stop leaving my dear friend World of Enders waiting. I don't even know if he's still in chat. I did say, by the way, Boots, I'd play one game. We have only played one game. It's just we read the patch notes and kind of got a bit carried away there. Mounts. Does it have a new symbol on a ton of them? My god, there's so many now. The Sky Bandit, the Spotted Sith, the Istani Bald, Exalted Sky Sentry. 5 opinions old, isn't it? Oh, so it's just going to be the most recent 3 of a category, isn't it? Stardust, Twin Sands, Pyroclast, Primeval. Is that new? Very cool. I thought the name of this mount was Ice Fellow there, and I was about to shit myself because Ice Fellow is a hilarious name for a mount. Polished Stone. Wow, look at this thing. The Celian Cut. This mount's gonna give me lore, man. Give me flavor text. Stardrift, Primus, Beta. Is one of these in Istani? Oh yeah, we can tell because here you go. This is the Orca one. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, the Oceanic Broadtail, and it says if you mouse over it, it says Istani on there. This is old. So I can know. Basically, if it's got 3 lines there. So this is new as well. The Isna Longhair. What's with this like super cartoony like racing stripes though? This one's new as well. Yeah, Primeval is new. So like the ghostly Primeval set, they're all new. Sargor Thunderer. I figured Primeval could be a thing just because, you know, it's Istan and Farron's there and so on. It's where the Primeval Kings ruled from. The striped Jaren, this is new. Jaren from the plains of Jaren. They'd best have gone back and updated the original map so that all the NPCs there use these. Here's the Latenda Bog Hunter. Oh, that looks cool. I do like the Latenda Bog Hunter. He looks pretty goddamn awesome. We can buy him preemptively and then go explore the Latenda Bog with him when that patch comes out, guys. The Dazlana Ice Scale. Wow, reference to Dazlana. Dazlana Ice. Hold the phone. Is there like a new ice one of each thing and they're all referencing Dazlana? Does that suggest that Dazlana's got... And then there was this crazy thing that I never bought. Well, damn. Damn, son. There you go. There's your new mounts, guys. Primeval's dope with a black die. Looks like a direwolf. All the gathering tools are busted. Primeval mounts when Primeval armor comes back. Illuminati. Yeah, what, in the gem store? Yeah, because this is Primeval armor, isn't it? Look, you don't need Primeval armor. You only need Profane. Hey, the Primeval in that color scheme looks alright. You only need Profane, alright? You just saw the Bumblebee win a game of Conquest, okay? So clearly, this is the way to go. Clearly, this gives you extra stats. This gives you the hidden attribute known as Sting, and the other hidden attribute known as Hover, and another one known as Nest. Okay, these 3 attributes, they overall they buff all your other stats without you realizing. Am I excited for the Shatterstone buff? All right, look, we got to check out Shatterstone just before I go find Boots. So, guys, the strongest Scepter Fresh Air Ellie build... why am I coming onto lists? Let's go on my actual Fresh Air character. The strongest Fresh Air Ellie ability. Very few Fresh Air Ellies use. I don't know. They're not very good at the game. You can't blame them, right? But I've been doing this for many years now, okay? And I can tell you that what you actually need to be doing... And it was buffed this patch. The devs, the lunatics, they actually went ahead and they buffed it. And I can tell you that the true MVP-ness is Shatterstorm, which is Water 2 on the Scepter. All right? You're going to be using this bad boy to cleave all those bodies. Look at that. That's actually massive damage on that now. 1,300. That's actually hilarious. For comparison, Dragon's Tooth 1.9. All right, fine. It's the same as a Phoenix Explosion. That also strikes for 5 vuln. That's actually a big number on that now. We got no crit, guys. Don't judge that. There's no crit on that. There's no crit. Don't you judge that. There you go. 4K on the crit. Now that will hit 5 targets. Okay? 5. Look, that was more damage than one of my mix abilities. So, finally, the Fresh Air Ellies can rejoice, for they are able to land their downstate cleave that the build so sorely was lacking. Lesser Arcane Shield is now at 90. Wait, but when we trait it, it drops to 72, so it's not even a very big difference on the Arcane Shield. What build am I running here? This got buffed out the ass, by the way, as well, if I remember rightly on the patch. This is, like, way stronger now, but it's the question of that versus quite a lot of damage on the spike. I believe that the barrier this offers you is, like, obscene. Let's have a look. Chieftain, where are you, my bro? He's underneath, isn't he? He's underneath us. Yeah. Hey, hit me. Need my OP Shatterstone ability. So if we look at my barrier here, like, that's a lot of barrier. It really is. I don't know whether that would ever really win you some matchups. Maybe if you played really, really well with it. Could be a sort of a skill cap option for you, maybe. Yeah, I remember last we were seeing whether there was a way for Unravel to accomplish anything. Like there, we got the instant Phoenix, right? Because of Unravel. I don't know, though. Yeah, the game's alright with hyping. The devs just need to put... I seriously, genuinely... I'm not even joking, right? I'm not even joking. I don't think that needs a coefficient buff. I just think that needs more vuln. If that was like 15 vuln, seriously, I would not hesitate in a team fight to cast that on a body. Because 15% more damage from all your allies on a body, that's big dick cleave. That's actually huge. And yes, it can get cleansed. But, I mean, most of the time, Firebrands don't even think about cleansing the body, even though they should because of poison and whatever. And is a cover condi for the poison and stuff? I don't know, like, seriously, I would just rather see the vulnerability go up on that. Because that's all that's ever going to be used for. Cleaving a body. It's too slow otherwise. By the way... Oh my god, Boots, don't hate me. Don't hate me, Boots. By the way, fun little thing, trivia for you guys before I go, that's going to blow all of your minds. Quite often in PvE, the devs borrow from actual player skills in order to produce environment effects. Alright? So, that might not make any sense to you, but so if we go to Dredgehaunt Cliffs, okay, and we go just outside Sorrow's Embrace, here's another thing I want to check, right? There is something quite exciting you might want to see. I don't know how stingy they are with mounts here. Let's hope they're not too stingy. For once, I actually want to be able to mount around in Cortera. Here we go. Just because I want to get to a place quickly. They probably locked it all off up here because of, yeah, mount, jumping puzzle.
Accelerating.
Should be alright, though. Climb up. Make a jump. Here. Oh god, there's a tweet. It's probably Boots. It's probably Boots. Hang in there, Boots. Hang in there. Come on. Yeah, you can make that jump. I thought you could. Alright, so, at the end of this jumping puzzle, there's a cave. In another jumping puzzle that's back to back with it. And in that cave, there's like an environmental effect where ice is shattering on the cliffs. That is actually, that's Shatterstone, legitimately, that's what it is. Once upon a time, Shatterstone used to proc a lot slower. It used to wait for the impact and then explode a lot later. And the devs realized that, like, there was no play to it, really, at that point. So they, not for a skill 2 anyway, it would be more of like a skill 5 and you'd give it more of an impact or something. So what they did was they sped it up. Now, when they sped it up, it sped it up in this place here as well. So this cavern is actually a lot harder to get through than it was at vanilla because the environment effect used to be a lot slower. The funny thing as well, though, is that it's actually... I mean, I'm on Minstrel's gear, so this isn't going to look that good. Do I have another set on me? And I don't have another set. Let's at least turn off water and Tempest so that we don't get the thingies. The like auto frost auras and protection and all that shit running through. But so in this room, I kind of want to see now that they've buffed again. You see, that might be, yeah, that's just the ice imp. That's not relevant. This room looks so clean and nice as well, by the way. Where is it? We kind of have to like. Oh, there you go. We got combat break. That's good. I don't know how we got combat break. Is that correct? I don't think I'm supposed to go that way. Cleanse the chill with Windborne speedies. Move along here. All right, this tunnel. Here we go. Wow, this was a lot longer of a walk. This ramp here, okay, it's full of shatterstones. See them popping on these plateaus? So let's see what happens when we stand in it. Oh, that's an ice elemental. We don't care about that. Let's get away from the ice elemental. Here, this one up here. There'll be a shatterstone that triggers. There was one. There's another one. There was one on this a second ago, wasn't there? Here we go. It actually hits pretty hard. It actually hits pretty hard. And it is Shatterstone, full on. If you look in the combat log, it's the same thing. 5 Vuln, it's the same ability. So every time they buff that, it's exactly the problem that they had with... like, I'm level 80 and scaled down here. And I'm in Minstrel's gear. It's exactly the problem they had in Guild Wars 1, where, you know, they'd make PV... mind you, it's in PvE here? Was it across the whole game it got buffed, or was it just in PvP? I don't know. Why did that triple proc in Vuln on me when I went down as well, by the way? That's kind of weird. I don't know, actually. Maybe this didn't change because we're in PvE and maybe the buff was only there. But, yeah. Just joined getting burnt out WP. I thought I changed the stream title. Twice I tried to change it. No, I'm not burnt out. I actually was... This is an extra stream today. It was only buffed in PvP World vs. World. Yeah, one of the whole reasons why they went to Guild Wars 2 was to avoid having to do this. You know, you make a PvP balance decision, and it makes an early game area in factions extremely difficult, right? Like, that was actually what they were struggling with in the first game. And yet, there are areas of Corteria where it exists nonetheless, which is kind of funny. So there you go. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Anyone who did see that cast earlier, or if you missed it, can you go back to the start of the VOD, check that cast out, and give me some feedback on it, because I was doing the cool blue team, red team thing. We were looking at the way that the camera can be held, certain things like that. I don't know. We might have got a bit of a better balance. But anyway, there you have it, guys. Thanks very much for watching. I'm going to go record a video of Boots now, and I'll see you later.